All right, it's finally here. The next tag submission. It took a while. Yes, tag submission took a darn while, didn't it? A darn tootin' while. It's a big one. I don't think I'm going to do tag submissions this large anymore. I think I'm going to do like smaller ones from now on. Smaller, faster. But it's, it's tricky. Okay, let's get it started. So, tag large, group, tag, return. I'm pretty sure there's a group tag return. I should say large tag return. All right, and then the live card shop. Let's hit save on that. Now let's go ahead and ping the Discord. It looks like Alex is pinged. All right, that's fine. Okay, and now we'll go over Schmear. Let's close this previous stream. Oh man, I had lunch and I'm feeling so full. I wonder if that's that Wegovy shot. Here it is. I feel like too full. Let's go ahead and pin this. How we all doing tonight? So there we go. That's pinned. Okay. And what else do we got to do? I have like a foggy head right now too. So we've got the link in the Discord is done. Oh, I know what we need to do. We got to tell people that the return's back. Haha. So let's go over here to the tag submission. That's what I was trying to remember. Now, which one is it that came back? We have quite a few, don't we? Which one hasn't come back yet? Well, this one's huge, man. What the hell? Here, let's go to the tag returns channel. Let's go to the returns channel, just see what's come back already. So it says the October submission was the last one back. Really, October. So then this one says the late September tag submission with Classic Collection charge on it at Brock Trainer. So let's log into tag and see which one just came back then, because I'd like to do that before we start digging in. It's a lot. It's like over 100. It feels like 150 slabs. All right, so one of these just arrived. Ship date 2/27. Let's see, received date. Shipped. And dooba-dooba-dee-boo. So this one was just shipped on 2/27. Is it the one then? Let's go ahead and expand this real fast. Going second, Pokemon Machine. Okay, it's that one. Going second, Pokemon Machine. All right. Yes, I recognize that. Here it is. Going second, Nikkei. And there it is, Pokemon Machine. So this is the December tag submission. It's the December tag submission. Good. We're going to say, oops, this returned March 6th. Good. And the number for this shall be tag 12725. So there's our code. Okay, and now I'm going to head right over here to returns. Drop that in there. Let's get a link to the video real fast. So I can grab this link. And we're going to say, I got to do this right so people can find their stuff at here. Tag submission is back from December. Okay. We're going to hit send now on that. And now let's also give that number out to the stream. Large tag return, tag, and then live card shop. Very good. Let's hit save now. So we got a lot of sorting ahead of us. Tons of it. Hundreds of people shall be sorted. Let's read the submission real fast. Alexander Noor, Weiss going second, vending Pokemon machine for Anthony Haymeyer. Andy Dirksen, Conquering Shadow, Sith Lord, Brandel Vargas, Eevee Hidden Fates, Vaporeon Unseen Forces. Wow. Hitmonchan, Japanese base set. Wow. Lucario, Hidden Fates, Eevee Hidden Fates. He must have mailed those in. Here's Joshua Whipple with Black Bolt Zekrom. Nicholas Lloyd, Dark Blastoise. Waldbeer with Ace Sabo, Shanks, Jewelry Bonnie, St. Topman War Curry. Mark Valerian with Shedinja. Matthew T with Mothman. NHCC with One Piece Dawn Card. And then it says, added these in. Alexander Noor, Braver Than Most. Super Refractor Vader, Death Trooper Refractor. CS Men with Marnie, Gold Dragonite, and Charizard Mega Dream. BV, Star Wars Black Foil Sketch, Anakin Skywalker. And then we got some Tammy Lowe's here. Gengar Gem 3, Togekiss, Cerulege, Arvin, Rocket Mimikyu, and Zekrom, Iris Spirit, Luffy, and Luffy for Waldbeer. So a real mix here. Cool. Let's get to work, because this one's looking like it's going to be a real cluster figuring out whose stuff is what. I'll read over that again. What we want to try and do is quickly separate out what's not theirs. So like here we have a little side of 10. That's definitely mine. That's mine. This appears to be mine. So I graded a couple hollows here. Here's a Snow Run. I don't think anyone graded that. Here's an E-Electric. Pokemon Go Venusaur, that's definitely mine. Here's a Hops Snorlax, a Dustox. That sounds like it's mine. I don't think anyone graded Dustox, right? So it looks like I sent some of these out too. Here's a Dragonite, a Beautyfly, a Scrafty. There's 2 Charizards, huh? Well, they both graded 10, so that makes that part uncomplicated. All right, pop these down here. We want to get these ones that appear to be mine out of here. Now this is not mine. I know it isn't. That's Tammy's. That got a 10. This is Tammy's. Tammy here. Oh, let's turn the iPad on real fast. I want to see your messages. How's it going, guys? Happy Friday. I was ready to go live, and then donk, donk, donk on the door. The FedEx man showed up, and the tag slabs were here, and so all of a sudden, I was opening that up and pulling all the tag slabs out. So here we are. It's a good thing. The tag slabs are here. Tammy's going, yay, you got a 10, Tammy. That's good news. I gotta sneeze, man. Is CS-Man here? He might want to see his stuff. Oh, man, I'm trying to sneeze. Oh, man. When you're once the Dark Duck Trio, but you... When your wife wants the Dark Doug Trio, but you got all you got is a light cutie fly. That's right. Oh, man. Let the sneezing begin. He's snotting up the cards. We are. Tammy, look at that. That's probably yours. Okay, here's a Rocket Mimikyu, Tammy. Oh, Tammy, look at this. Oh, yeah. Now, here's an Zekrom. That's probably yours as well. Here's an Iris Fighting Spirit Mega Dream. Tammy, you're like, every one of these is 10. You're doing pretty good on this. Now, this one's not yours, though. Tammy's having a good day, it looks like. Easy mode. You know, I ought to offer a service for superior quality sleeves. Let's see. Because I just give you the cheap sleeve to save money. But you might want some of these in the high quality sleeve. Who wants to take over under 12 sneezes? Yeah, it's allergy season. Okay. What are you missing, though, Tammy? Togekiss, Cerulege, Arvin, Rocket Mimikyu, and Zekrom, Iris. Oh, that's all of them. That's all of Tammy's stuff. That's good. We got all of Tammy's stuff. And she's right here. She witnessed it. All right. It's nice when they're all in a row. That got the verified grade on it. The Anakin Skywalker. That's cool. I quit recently. Going to start doing construction soon. That's all of them. Ha. So you got all 10s, Tammy? Oh, man, you got a great day ahead of you, man. If you need to sell any of these, let me know, by the way. We could do consignment on any of these. All right. Terrible sniffles here. There it is. All right, now we need to mark them as Tammy's, and then I'm going to move them maybe. Tammy. I'm just going to write Tammy. There's only one Tammy in the stream, and it's you. Tammy. 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 All right, so we had a pretty good start there. All 10s for Tammy. There's Gem 3 Gengar. You know, I think you guys should go after this one. He's a Chinese exclusive. Saralege. That's exclusive too, isn't it? Arvin, Mimikyu, Zekrom, and Iris's Fighting Spirit. What's that? Were any of them missing? Let's see. No, that's all of them, right? And you didn't have any in the earlier part of the order, did you? No, you did not. Okay, so these are all done. I can set these to the side now. Well, I'm going to set them here for the minute. I was going to go put them on the shipping shelf, but let's not stand up quite yet. That's cool. Let's keep sorting these out. Now, here is a Luffy 10 and a Luffy 10. I highly suspect these are walled beers. So it's a EB2 061 and OP13 118. Yep, that's what these are. Oh, look, that one's in English. 10s on both of those. We're getting 10s, guys. I'm liking this. This is sounding pretty good. I like it. So we got 2 of Waldbeard's cards. I got a little rash there, huh? Man, today's not a good day. All right. Waldbeard. I think my hands are reacting to like the dust or something on the boxes. Yep, and walled beer. And Tag gives on his 10s. This is a nice slab return. Yeah, it's not like they snuck us 10s. We're just getting good luck. Exactly. Whose was this? This was Star Wars for BV. BV, huh? That's definitely Brandel Vargas. Here you go, Brandel Vargas. Got some Metroid playing in the background. Listen to that music going off, man. Okay, now, we're still going. This looks like a card I would have sent in. You know why? Because it's junk. Here is a little tree. It looks like, to me, I graded a couple hollows because either I didn't know what to grade or I just wanted to get some cards up that would be really cheap for you guys. Here's a Halucha. Here's a Dreepy, got an 8.5. See, I was unlucky like Tammy. Oh, there's another Mimikyu, but that's a 9. We had the same card. You know, it's trickier to do that in these submissions because they don't use sequential certification like PSA does. But I think what I can do is I can look up the list on their website to see how I submitted them in order, and then just look at the certification number from there so we can still sort it out. It's just an extra step. So I think these are mine, and I think they're just getting awful grades. Look at this one. This one got a good grade. Here's one good card. So for, you know, when you see me selling a 10 and it looks like I'm making a little money on it, just remember I don't really make as much money if a bunch of them were 9s first, because you got to pay for the 9s and the 10s. You got to pay for grading for both. Here's a little Frostlass. Oh, here's a broken one. So I was wondering if this would happen. Luckily, it's on a 9, not a 10. I was wondering if this was going to be the case. I hate to say it, but when I received the case, FedEx had pummeled the case to death, dude. So mine did not escape unscathed. That's too bad. Yeah, so I tried to send a message to Tag. I told them when they're shipping their case, they should use a different type of tape. They need to be using a security fiber tape. I use it on our packages, by the way. Security fiber tape, because what happened was it looked like the regular tape, they used a regular plastic type of tape that most packing companies use. That tape snapped, as it does under heavy stress, And FedEx, you know, manhandled the box because that's just how it works. Hopefully no more broken ones like this one, because this is a 9 and I didn't really lose too much. But man, if that was like a 10, that'd be really annoying. All right. New scandal clip. No, FedEx was really rough on the box. And TAG has to understand it's always going to be that way. FedEx and UPS, no matter how much you pay them, they're going to stomp your box. It's just how it is. They're going to drop it on the floor. They don't care. So, again, the box was ripped open. Catch that? The box was actually ripped open when I received it. The FedEx box had broken, and it looked like the tag boxes had slid out of the box already and then been put back inside. And I was like, I wonder if any of the tag slabs took any damage. That one did. Not an important one. Not one of your guys', luckily. Let's reread the list real fast so I don't make any mistakes. Going second, Vending, Conquering Shadows, Sith Lords, Eevee Hidden Fates, Vaporeon, Hitmonchan, Vaporeon Unseen Forces, Hitmonchan base set, Lucario Hidden Fates, Eevee Hidden Fates, Black Bolt Zekrom, Dark Blastoise, Ace Sabo Luffy, Shanks, Jewelry Bonnie, Saint Topman, Workery, Shedinja, Mothman, One Piece Dawn Card, Japanese Crown Girl, Braver Than Most, Vader, Death Trooper, Marnie Grimmsnarl, Gold Dragonite, Charizard. Okay, that's what I got to remember. So this one's likely mine. Hey, speaking of Dark Duck Trio that your wife prefers, look at this, Team Rocket's Duck Trio. When your wife wants a Dark Duck Trio, but all you've got is a Cutie Fly. Look at this. Here's a Mewtwo that made it. Here's another Mewtwo that made it. I'll make so little money on these Mewtwo's, just a small amount. And then I got this stupid Rayquaza grading 9. Give me a break, dude. Million view clip. They'll also steal your cards. Who, PSA? Who do you mean? Oh, FedEx and UPS, right? Yeah, that's a very big concern. But all the boxes were there, so it seemed okay. Here's Weedle, no rarity. Ponyta, no rarity. Sandshrew, no rarity. These are a really big deal, these no rarity cards. So, you know, the no rarity cards, no rarity Charizard has a freshly new record price, a freshly set record price of 1.7 million. That is a record price for all Charizard cards, 1.7 million. And it was the no rarity Charizard that sold for that much. These are no rarity basic cards. They are special, and I don't think anyone appreciates them. They're like, yeah, get rid of them. I don't want them. I don't know how to make people care about them. This Pikachu got an 8.5. That was pointless. Wow, you guys got nicer grades than me. No, this guy's not a 10, though. I can see it. All right, what's this? Iris? Is her name Iris? No. This is Canary. This must be mine. I must have pulled a Canary. Same here. Look at this. Fezandipity. So I think I opened a couple boxes of these. I remember this. I wanted to grade a bunch of the hollows, and nobody had really sold me any or traded me any. So I opened up some boxes of them. Here's Mega Gengar. Here's an Obstagoon. Here. Ooh, wait a second. This is a Pristine. Mega Howlucha Pristine. That's a hit. Nice. Set that to the side for a minute. How much for the broken slab? No. You don't want that. It'll scratch up the other slabs in the shipping box. We want to dispose of that. We want to dispose of it. All right. What else we got here? Heliolisk, Dark Doug Trio 9. Here's another Dark Doug Trio. Yeah, I was grading a lot of hollows. Here's a little... Damn, that sucks. I really want that to be 10. That sucks, dude. Rough grades there. I did not do as lucky or as well as Tammy did with Pure. Now, here is an ace. So, wait a second. Is this a Wild Beer ace? Let's see. He has Ace, Sabo, Luffy, Shanks, Jewelry, Bonnie, Tommen, Workery. Anyone else had ace? This is looking like it's mine as well. Okay, so I got an ace 10. That's nice, I guess. Slack off 9. Man, so rough. Wow, this one's so clean, too. Let's see. More Topps cards grading 9. So rough. Here's a Charmander 10. Man, I'm not selling that for less than 100. No way. It's just so impossible to get a 10 on those. Here's Kyo Gray. Here's Celebi. Those are nice. Here's a Jirachi. That's nice. Are those mine? I don't even remember where we got these from. Those must be very old. I must have dug up some old cards. There's an old EV Heroes. Here's an old Zera Aura 10. That's cool. Cool stuff. Let me get that Slowpoke, says Hunter Tipton. Where to go? Which Slowpoke? Ooh, where to go? Where to go? Is it down here? Put this over here. I wasn't paying attention. Where did we put it? You want my Slowpoke? Slowpoke's a popular card. Here he is. All right. We'll probably do a price comparable to a PSA 9 for that Slowpoke. That's probably what we'll do, okay? Just letting you know. Here's a nice card. Wow. We got a vintage Ekans 10. You know how hard it is to get these 10s with tag? It's like virtually impossible. Oh, man. We got one, guys. To get a vintage 10 on a card is so hard with tag. It's like really unfairly hard. It almost feels like it's probably harder than PSA. And so here is, this is definitely a 10. There's no way this is not a 10. Your card's got to be really clean to get that 10. So easy to see the quality of the card through these glass-like slabs, too. So there we go. We got a nice Ekans going on here. Ekans 10, first edition. Kind of interested in that pink Obstagoon card. Pink Obstagoon. We had a pink Obstagoon? They must be really tough on micro scratches. Who knows, man? All right. There we go. All right. We got a little Ekans there. That's nice. Now, look at this. I must have submitted one, and so did someone else, and they both got 10s. 2 10s, because I think I got one of those. Isn't one of those mine? Whose Charizard is this? CS Men has a Charizard MA Mega Dream. So that one of these is CS Men's. I think I might have submitted one of these too. I just needed to crank out a submission. I didn't know what to do. It's actually a real problem. I got to find a way to get more cards. Here's a Rayquaza. Here's a Scrafty. Here's an 8.5 Diglett. Look at this crap, dude. They gave this an 8. That's way too rough. Over what? This is probably going to get cracked. Okay. Did you just start going over the sub? We found your Anakin. We're going to find a lot more of yours very soon. I know this one's mine for a fact. This one's highly likely mine. This one's highly likely mine. Doesn't that look beautiful? Wow, that looks so stunning in this holder. Hatterene. You can tell anytime it's like some weird stuff that we haven't sold in like 2 years. It's definitely one of my cards. Probably from an abandoned bag or something. Darkrai 9. Sad. Look at this. Oh, baby. Gengar 10. Saving the day, man. Gengar 10. Gengar 9. Pikachu 9. We just sold one of these Pikachus in a gym break as a 10. Way underpriced, in my opinion. So hard to get 10s on these. They're all printed like crap, dude. You have to open so many booster packs to find one that can actually grade 10. Look at this. Look how close we were. Oh, man, we were close. What failed it? Yeah, it's a 9. That's actually a 9. I agree with their grade there. You can tell right away. It's the ones where they're real borderline, and you're like, are you sure? Are you sure? Mimikyu 10, that's great. Great. You want the Topps Charmander? He will be going up for sale. I don't know his price until I do research. Wow, that is so cool looking. That got an 8. That's a really rough grade on this. Yeah, no, that's an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. I agree with that grade. Here's a Primate. I probably sent it anyways because I said this is going to look so tight in this beautiful glass holder. Now, this one's a lower grade than the Ash, but he looks better than the Ash. Damn. All right. I don't know. Do they know? Wow. There's a 10. Bulbasaur 10. Wow. Here's a Charmeleon 8. Oh, look at this. Tattletales. What's this from? SpongeBob SquarePants Series 2. Got a 10. Wow. That's really funny. Here's a Torkoal 8.5. Here's a Gardevoir 10. Here's a Pidgey 8.5. That's just terrible, man. I don't know. Base set Squirtle. Remember we hosted a base set Squirtle break and it just took forever to go off? Like, what's wrong with you guys? You realize that's like a top tier card. 1000% top tier, high quality, collectible. Everyone is nostalgic and remembers Squirtle. That was a surprisingly slow break. Sometimes we host a break and it just flies. You guys just love it for some reason. And then we'll have a break like that Squirtle and it just takes a long time. And I look at it and be like, that's one of the best ones I've hosted. That's a card I shouldn't even be selling it. I could go straight into my private collection and just sit there. And I know for a fact it's going to go up in price over time. Like, it's definitely going to go up. And it'll just sit there. And I'll be like, wow, nobody wants it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Here's Surfing Pikachu. Here's, but I don't always comment too much on that kind of stuff in the middle of the break, maybe after the break. Here's Clefairy. Ooh. Here's Shining Celebi 8.5. So with a card like this, I'm pretty sure I sent it in knowing it wasn't going to get a 10. But I just wanted it to come back and get a low grade and come up here on the table and be cheap and affordable. And you guys can enjoy a nice, cheap, affordable 8 or 9. Here's Stoutland. Yeah, like same here. Like, you can actually tell right away. This has 2 white dots up here. And I think I just sent it out and I just said, let's get it out there. We'll sell it for 25, 35 bucks and somebody will enjoy it. Paradox Rift Mewtwo. Where did this even come from? I didn't open Paradox Rift. Abandoned bag for sure. Oh, this one, I'm surprised this one got a 10. This one has a subtle dot here and here. Must be just barely a 10. That also encourages me. It says, don't give up. All right, so set that there. We're not done. There's 2 more stacks. That's why we have not gotten all of the return done yet. Some people are still waiting for their stuff. So here's an Slowbro EX 9, sad. Greninja 10, good. Taylor 8.5. Oh, that's adorable. Raichu Clayburst. This will be mine. I have a stack of those. That got a... Oh, wow, that looks gorgeous, man. Psyduck, another Celebi. All right, we'll just put this away. We'll pull out another stack. Enjoying the stream so far? Duraludon. Shinji Kanda, Japanese. It's just a bit of fun. Here's little Gengar 9, little Houndoom 9. Why do I get so many 9s, bro? Here's a Houndoom 10. Here's a Zacian 10. Here's a Radiant Jirachi 10. Whoa. That's mega cool looking. This got an 8. Rough, dude. 9, 9. You know, I recognize some of these cards. They were in my B pile. Do you guys do that when you grade cards? I have like an A pile and a B pile. And the B pile is kind of like, I don't know. Should I grade this? So that means I must have seen something wrong with it and said, I don't know. Grade this another day. Wow. First edition Misty's Golding 10. That's going to be worth a couple hundred at least. Wow, dude. It's a great copy. Look at it. It looks so smooth on the back. Wow. That's like the Ekans, except better. It's got first edition on it. Holy. This will be like $200 maybe. Really important to get grades like this in there. It's so important to get these because if you don't, you're just losing money on these submissions, you know. You got to have something that sort of pays for it. Meaning that because the submission costs so much money, these 2 cards aren't even going to generate any profit for me. All they do is help me pay for the submission. We have to make thousands of dollars in sales to only break even on the cost of submitting cards. That's how it really works. Wow, we got a 10 on the Spearow. That's nuts, dude. Those are really hard to get a 10 on. I think Topps Holo cards are probably the single hardest Pokemon card to grade. So that's really good. Spearow Holo. Oh dear, look at this. So that's a worn out. We send in some worn out holos sometimes. Goop Gas Attack. Man, if this had been a 10, it'd be like $500. How'd it fail? Tiny white dot on the upper right-hand corner and on the left corner there. Here's a DNC. Here's a Psyduck that got a 9. Just awful. Awful. Modern cards getting 9s, guys. Travesty. Travesty. All right, your stuff has got to be in these last piles then. The remainder of the submission, which belongs to other people. So I saw this earlier, Pristine Regigigas. Okay, having a lot of fun on Pocopia. Glad you're enjoying it. Look at this, everybody. This is another big deal. Grabbing this. Oops. So we got this per ugly grading 10. All right. Damn, tag slabs look good. I don't know about this one. So the back of the card's immaculate, but there appears to be a splotch on the front. Hold on. Ooh, I think this is a misgraded one. I think this one should have been a 9. That appears to be on the card. I can't tell. Oh, I was all excited for this one because it seemed like I didn't understand how it got a 10 because I don't remember how I sourced it. I think they might have misgraded this one. I think it's a 9 and they gave it a 10. Whoa. Very interesting. You know, grading companies are bound to do that. Grading companies are bound to accident. Let's say they decide your card's a 10, but they accidentally mark it down to a 9. And then I think there's other scenarios where they accidentally take a 9 and they accidentally bump it up into a 10, not because they graded poorly, but because you have to do data entry. That's a big deal, guys. When you have to do data entry and your brain accidentally puts a 9 where a 10 goes or a 10 where a 9 goes, it leads to some pretty consequential mistakes. Yeah, this might actually be a clip. I'll make a deal. Buy it from you for the price of a 9. What a steal. Wow, you're too generous. Yeah, there's a little blurb right there. I would say at best this is a 9, unless that blurb is just like dust under the slab. Maybe that's dust under the slab. Wait, I should be able to take a picture of the QR code, right? And then go to the website. Ooh, Miss Alexis is here a little bit early today. That's nice. Here, let's see if the blurb shows up on their website. Oh, it does not. The blurb is not there. Take a quick look. It's clean. Oh, what is going on here? This is very interesting now. What is that? When they took the picture, it was clean, and now there's a blurb there. Oh, I got to contact them. This is a slab I got to contact them about and tell them, hey, you might have damaged the per ugly. And then I don't know what happens from there. It's probably on the penny sleeve they used. They damaged it ripped. That's really interesting. Ooh, that's not good because this is expensive. A grading counters per ugly is a diamond pearl hollow. It probably would have a value around $500 to $600. Is it actually on the card or is it just on the holder perhaps? So like if it might look like it's on the card. It does look like it's on the card though. That is interesting. I will have to talk to them about that one. Damn, I don't even want to. It's a lot of work. Down it's on the card. Yeah, their picture shows a clean per ugly, but this has arrived and it's not clean. Oh, that's too bad, huh? This got past quality assurance too. You can't have that get past quality assurance. All right. The label says 10. It's all good. New clip for rattle. Like he dropped it. Maybe the inside got chipped. Chipped holder, maybe. No, it's not a chip. It looks like some kind of gunk. It has the appearance of gunk, not slab integrity issues. All right. So here's Quilava. Yeah, somebody did something to it afterwards. Could they have accidentally got a fingerprint on it? Let's see. The problem is you can't hide this stuff. Let me zoom in for you guys. See, that's not slab integrity. It's not casting any kind of like shadow or reflection onto the card. I believe it's on the card itself. It might be cleanable. Is it from FedEx? No, it's not from FedEx. That is not on the outside. That's on the inside of the slab, and it appears to be on the card. Because if it was on the actual glass, I believe it would create a reflection under the blemish. So I believe it's directly on the card. It's got to be cracked and fixed. That's the question. Can it be fixed? Maybe a microfiber cloth can simply wipe whatever that is off. Somebody had to have put it there. One of the workers did. So one of the workers, or maybe the slab itself somehow got gunk on it. I don't know. Or maybe, like they said, a penny sleeve. See, like, look at this little piece of fuzz here. That's on the slab. Notice how it casts a shadow underneath it. So there you go. This doesn't have that. This is on the card itself. That's going to have to be fixed. I don't know. Yeah, worker splooshed on my card. That's right. Well, I don't know what happened. So, but obviously that would not be a 10. That would be a 9 at best. And from the looks of it, it's likely not a scratch. That appears to be gunk. That's what it looks like to me. So maybe it can simply be cracked open, wiped gently with the microfiber, real gently, and then re-encapsulated and still be a 10. But, you know, I'd be scared to do that. I wonder how they deal with that scenario. All right, so here's Quilava. He got a 10. Look at him. He's also really clean. That's great. Sandstorm Quilava. We're doing a break on Sandstorm. Did you know Typhlosion is a chase card in this set? Primal Groudon. Boy, that's sad. This feels like it's an omen for the other Primal Groudon that's almost certainly going to grade 9 as well. 9 or 8. Worse than 9. Galate 8. Nidoqueen 9. Victini 10 from Tag Team All-Stars. Wow. Looking so hot. I know he told me one he was trying to see. One day I will reach Peregli's weight. Might be some residue. That's definitely on the card. Yeah, I suspect it's on the card. I will need to contact them about it. All right. Here's Shanks 10. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is probably Shanks 028. Is that it? Yep, that's Walbeers. And then here's a Jewelry Bonnie, 100. All right, that's Walbeers. And then here's the St. Topman Workery. Tag would give the value of the card and fix it for free of charge. Yeah, I'm curious what their plan would be with that card. If it can simply be repaired, which I think is a tricky idea, but if it could simply be taken out and wiped without causing any micro scratches, I think that would be a great solution for everybody. However, if it's permanently damaged, then I believe it would need to be downgraded, and I believe they would owe me money for the card then. But I don't know how much they will actually pay out. All right. There we go. Because, you know, nowadays Pokemon Vintage is getting pretty expensive, and that's a Diamond Pearl Holo. And it's probably like a 1 of 1, basically. It's so rare. So we're still missing his Ace Sabo Luffy. We gotta get that one. All right, Waldbeer. Saint Saturn. There we are. All right. Good. So, oh, we're not going to put these away quite yet. We need to get the rest of his order first. Here's a Shed Ninja. This is Mark Valerian. Hey, Mark. Look at that. So, Mark, you've got the Shedinja, and it did get a 10. Wow, everyone else is getting good grades except for me. You guys are getting 10s after 10s after 10s. I'm the one getting all the 9s. All right. Mr. Mark, you only had the one item, and it came back 10. Saint Saturn is 1,000% a rabbi. He has the curls and the small hat. Really? Where? You must be talking something I don't know. Let's see. So, And here is a Dawn card, and that belongs to who? I saw this earlier. Somebody had a Dawn card. I'm looking. NHCC, one-piece Dawn card, Japanese Crown Girl. This is NHCC getting a 10 on his Dawn card. Her name is, actually, it just says Extra Booster Heroness. I still don't know who it is. Congratulations. You guys are all getting 10s. Throws tag slabs at wall for receiving low score. No, I wouldn't do that. There we go. There we go. Now, NHCC. What do we have here? Oh my lord, look at that. Those Star Wars cards are pretty good sometimes. This one's called Braver Than Most. And it belongs to Alexander Noor. He also has a Death Trooper. Alexander? Isn't it Alexandra Noor? Wait, did I misspell her name over and over again? It's Alexandra Noor. Oh, I'm so dumb, dude. All right, here we go. So this is hers. We also have Marnie and the Golden Dragonite, and that would be CS-Mans. Hey, look at that. 10, 10, 10. I'm telling you guys, I got all the bad grades, and my Per Ugly got screwed up. You guys got all the good grades in this round. I'm jelly. Golden Dragonite, Golden Marnie. I'm sorry, Golden Dragonite 10, Marnie 10. That's what my brain was trying to say. My brain's a little slow today. All right, it's always a little bit slow. We don't talk about that. Here's Eevee, not the sharpest tool. Here's Eevee Hollow Hidden Fates. Oh, yeah. Wow. A 9's a pretty high grade. What were we anticipating? Not a 10. He has a white dot up in the corner. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That looks great. You don't even have to throw it. I'll make AI, mister. Hee. Base set. Hitmonchan got a 9, dude. Wow. Those are some strong grades. You know. Lucario 9. Okay. Eevee 9. Oh, wow. There's a Zekrom 10 right over there. Zekrom 10. Oh, baby. All these will be consignment, including Anakin, if you're down. We can definitely offer them as consignment. I don't mind. And now look at this dark blasty boy. Look at that, guys. Now, I know who had the Dark Blastoise. It was Nicholas Lloyd. So this one goes to Nicholas Lloyd. We can take this one off. Here you go, Mr. Nicholas. Okay. Oh, what did I just do? Did I just close that whole thing? No, I didn't close it. All right, so here we are. We've got the Ace Sabo Luffy, also pulling a 10. It's all 10s today for you guys. Wow. Okay, so let's get this together now. Let's get this together. We got Wild Beer, Ace Sabo. Here's the Shanks. Here's the Jewelry Bonnie. Here's the Workery. There's more over here. And then back here, here's the Luffy. And here's the other Luffy. Is he here? Is Wild Beer here? He's got to miss it. Here they are. Every single one of these a 10, Mr. Wild Beer. Everyone getting these 10s is making money tonight, man. Or they're adding a good card to their collection, one or the other. He's going to be happy to see that. Oh, we already wrote Wild Beer on this one. They all have Wild Beer on them. Good. So that part is done. We can take this off the table. Wild Beer is completed. Completed. Here's, let's see, Black Bolt Zekrom for Joshua Whipple grabbing a 10. So I know he's happy about that. Good. Wow, amazing return. Yeah, except for that Per Ugly, I'm so sad. The hell? Okay. We have more cards to bring up onto the table. So here is, this is likely my Giratina. Here is a Awakening of the New Era, Luffy. What does that end in? It ends in 119? Let me just make sure. This is mine? It's possibly mine. Okay, I think I own a whole stack of these. This one's mine. And then this is somebody's. Here's the Death Trooper getting a 10. Here's the Going Second getting a pristine 10. Wow. Oh, there's that factory one getting a 9, though. All right, so I'll put this down over here. All right, so Mothman is for Mr. Matthew, and it's a numbered card out of like, what, 25 or something? Isn't it? Out of 99. Very nice. All right, so picked up a nice 10. Crazy, man. I think we just got really lucky. A lot of our cards were well-centered. I mean, that's the best explanation. I don't think they're just being nice to us. We were just pulling really great cards. Okay. There it goes. Haven't watched the stream for a while. Hey, how's it going, man? Okay. So, what are we getting together for Miss Alexandra? Going Second and Braver and Death Troop Refractor. So we're done with Miss Alexandra. We got all of her cards. And she did very well. She got this incredibly hard to get pristine grade. A pristine grade is like their version of like the BGS pristine or maybe the BGS black label, whatever you want to call it. But what it's not like the CGC pristine. CGC hands its pristine out pretty consistently. And the CGC pristine at this point is kind of like the PSA Gem 10, which the PSA Gem 10 became this much harder grade to obtain over time. So, but their pristine, you can send in this huge order and you'll get like 1, maybe 2 pristines out of the entire order, if you get any at all. There, Alexandra Newer. She got a long name, so I gotta write the whole thing down. She's got a lot of stuff with me. There it is. Ah, Braver Than Most is a really good one. Are you sponsored by TAG? I'm an official middleman grader for TAG. That doesn't mean I'm like, you know, it doesn't mean like I'm an influencer for them. I think anyone could be a middleman grader for them. I just happen to be one, and yep, that's how it works. They give me a better price on the grading, so we get a little bit better price, and that allows me to offer a better price to you guys when we grade. And then also they do a little bit faster turnaround is what they claim. And so far that seems to have been true. I guess I'm actually not sure if it's true because I don't know what the normal turnaround time feels like anymore. You know, times have changed. All right, there's this one little stack down here, and that's all that's left. Let's pull it up. So here are some Star Wars bad guys. It's called Sith Lords. Is this anybody's? Hold on. Vending. Yeah, Andy Dirksen. Even he gets a 10. Even Mr. Dirksen gets a 10 out of 175. Wow. It's a numbered card. It's got all the bad guys on it. Look how bad this sleeve is. I'm telling you, I'm going to offer a higher quality sleeve for returns. Okay. He also had a card called Conquering Shadow. Let's look for that. I bet it's in here. Oh, it's got to be this one, isn't it? Conquering Shadow. So Conquering Shadow did end up with the 9, though. All right, this is also Andy Dirksen, Conquering Shadow. Are you no longer doing your own grading system? Oh, we still have it, but it's just me now. No one else helps me with it, and I don't like promote it very much, and I don't do a low price on it. So we kind of aim for the gradings to be pretty rare because I want to spend most of my time streaming, not encapsulating cards. Although I'd like to hire or train Alexis to do the encapsulation, and then then we'll get the system running again a little faster. So okay, so we're moving along. We've got 2 Anthony Haymeyer cards that came back. Here they are. So unfortunately, these were 9s, but they are very old rare cards. The Pokemon Machine. Here it is. So they're both 9s. I kind of knew they were 9s. Actually, I thought that they would grade them harsher than a 9. I thought they were going to be 8s. Because when I saw the top centering, I was like, those are not even 9s. But they're very old. They're very vintage, so they're worth grading. And so you're lucky. You got some 9s on these, Mr. Anthony. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. Okay, keep us updated. Put this over here. Now, this looks like it's probably one of mine. This looks like one of mine. Who would grade this other than me? Mudkip 9. So sad. Pikachu 8.5. Damn. Look how close that got to 10. That got a 10. McDonald's Pikachu 9. Ooh. The Ninja Trick, Koga's Ninja Trick band card with the little peace sign in the background. And Frost Moth with a 9. So you guys got the good grades. I got the very bad grades, it looks like. Congratulations. I mean, obviously I got some 10s, but I got so many damn 9s, dude. And I'm actually really sad about the Per Ugly. The 9s don't bother me that much. From the way it looked like, I sent out my B tier submission, which means we were expecting extra 9s, but this does upset me. I don't know what to do about this. Somebody put this on the card for sure. Oh, man. I'm going to have to contact them. I don't even want to work on that because it's like extra work. It's extra work. These were nice, though, at least, but these are just too common cards. All right, let's finish this up. We're not exactly done. We got a couple more to hand out. Are you ready? So let's get this wrapped up. So, Brandel Vargas, EV Heroes, or EV Hidden Fates, sorry. Vaporeon Unseen. It's too bad this didn't get a 10, but I think we knew it wasn't going to get a 10, but we were hoping for it. Hitmonchan base set. Here's your Hitmonchan. Lucario. Lucario scratching that 9. Okay, and Eevee again. Okay, Brandel Vargas, Brandel Vargas, Brandel Vargas. You had one more down here, and it was the Anakin Skywalker card, which is right here. Okay, there it is. All right, that's the complete Brandel Vargas submission. What was printed more? Crown Zenith or 151? Probably 151. So one EV gets a 10. These two get 9s. So close, man. And this one gets a 9. All right. Let's take care of it. Brandel Vargas. Brandel Vargas. 999. Yeah, Brandel Vargas. We are now 53 minutes into the stream without servicing any orders. It's going to be a long stream. I'm sorry, guys. You might want to start placing orders now if you want to do anything tonight, like the breaks or anything like that you're aware of. Because it's going to be a tight stream with the return having taken up an hour of it. Probably wouldn't have taken up so much time if we weren't talking about that Per Ugly for 20 of the minutes. Okay, so there's that. I was staring at that for a while. Down here we have, oops, what'd I do here? Down here we have CS Men with Marnie, Gold Dragonite, and Charizard MA. All right, so there it is. And then here is his Charizard. So there were 2 Charizards submitted. I think one of them was mine. And they both got 10s. So I guess it doesn't matter who's whose. So I'm just going to grab one of the 2. There goes CS Men. Right, they're both Japanese, right? Yeah, they're both Japanese. All right, so CS Man, who did very well on his other submission. CS Man. We have to take a picture of this for him because he has a channel in Discord. And I think that's it. I think we're done. I think now we know everyone's cards, and the rest are mine, and they're just ready to be priced up and sold. And I got to sell probably like... Actually, here, let me pull out the calculator. Let me make a guess on how much I need to sell. Let's see. I need to make like $3,000 to break even on the cost of the submission. Isn't that wild? And then after that, I can start making a profit. Grading companies, man, they're getting rich. Let's jump over here to our Discord server. Take a picture of that. All right. You should be pleased to see that. Okay, it matters. They go by point system. Sorry. I'm a little lazy on it. He can have whichever one's higher. I don't care. There we go. They're going to sell the exact same way. Like if I put that up for sale, no one's going to care. If I put this one up for sale, no one's going to care. So you can have whichever one's higher. I don't really mind. Now, I'm going to go put all these on the shipping shelf. We got to put them on the shipping shelf. Everybody gets 10s, huh? That's the way it's going to be, huh? And no upcharges? I don't know. Seems a little too good to be true. You can't just get 10s and not pay large upcharges. PSA taught me, when your card grades well, you have to pay them a ransom to get your card back. Right? Oh, did you get a 10? That'll be an extra $40. All right. Ooh, these are so nice. Set them over here. Little Inferno X guy. He could be a break. Look at that. Pristine Regigigas. Cool. It's a cool card. It's from 2022. A Mega Howlucha, huh? Neat. PSA taught me when a card grades 10 that the grading company needs to hold your card ransom. Yeah, so your card actually graded 10. And what this means is you owe us money. You owe us money. All right, so here's what's going on with this card right here. We're going to put them in a sleeve. And we're going to throw them away. You want your card back, or do you want us to break it out of its holder? Oh, you want to keep it? That'll be $40 more. Oh, you want to keep it? That'll be $200 more. You should have seen Sarah. The upcharge was $290 because she got that manga 10, red ace manga 10. And they said, oh, good. You can give us $300 for that. Holy, like, what the fuck? We think you just made a lot of money. Now you're going to give some of that money to us because we encapsulated it. Oh, okay. How would you like your cards back? You do want them back? Ooh. All right, let's move these down. I want that, mister. I pay separately shipping like the last one. I know, but we're going to throw that one away. I don't want it in the shipping boxes, okay? Oh, you said I want to pay separate shipping. Man, it's not worth it, dude. It's a cute card and it's broken and all, but it's not worth anything. It's just not. I don't, you know. We got all these nice 9s that came back. You should save your money for those. That card's broken. It's a broken UPS, or I'm sorry, FedEx broke it. All right, what do we got? Holy. We got 2 orders, Michael Ibarra, Jimmy Torres. We've got Joshua Whipple. We've got, website's pinned, right? For me it is. I mean, if you really, really, really want it, what do you want to pay for it? $2 or something, I guess? I don't know. $2 and shipping, I guess. I don't know. I'll put it there. It's not worth it, though. You're just kind of buying trash. Now, where are we? Shipping, please. No bag. Just the tag 10 Zekrom. You got it. Mr. Josh. His name is Josh. Joshua, I'm going to begin by resetting the stamps software. What time is it? 6:13. We got all night, guys. We got like 2 full hours ahead of us. So don't hesitate to put in an order. I'll try to price up some of the new slabs, okay? That's my priority now, is the new slabs. We're supposed to be pricing up the expensive slabs from the expensive box too, but We got these new slabs burning a hole in my pocket, so we got to get some of those up. We need to earn $3,000 just to break even on the cost of all that grading. Okay, so Joshua Whipple, you're starting a new job. Is that what you said? You are? Okay. Here, Ivan, I got a cracked BGS 9 CD Zard promo for you. One Mama Trash is another man's pokey card. I mean, it's fun to look at a broken card, I suppose. Come on, man. Just give me the price, man. Let me print the label. Oh, my gosh. This software makes me want to kill myself. TCC, I'd like to sell those vending 9s on commission. The vending machine 9s. I'll go grab them real fast. They're in the room, so we should be able to find. Here they are. So traditionally, the way that we price these, you have two options. You can price it with your own price. If you do that and you go above market, I can give it a red label price. The other way is I just go find the cheapest buy it now. We mimic that. Bada bing, bada boom. So those are your two options. Okay. Okay. Let's do some trades for slabs. I'm open-minded. Let me, it might be a little busy because we're going to have a lot of, there's already a line right now. But you know, the nice thing is if you give me a little time, I'll get some new slabs up on the table. You have more trading options. Pokemon Machine. Did the label print yet? Not yet, not yet. Looks like the Pokemon Machine is still really expensive as a 9. Let me check sold, okay? We want the last sold on these. Last sold on vending machine. PSA 9 is $200 in January 20th. And then on February 24th, they sold for $200. Has a PSA 9. The 10 goes for like $1,000, huh? All right, so we have last confirmed sales of $200. Now, if we jump into the buy it now, cheapest buy it now, there's not a lot for sale, but the cheapest 9 is like $500. So I'll mimic that if you want. I'll set it up for $500. Last sold $200, cheapest buy now $500. If you want it to be lower, you only have to say so. Pricing it lower can cause it to sell faster, but sticking to the $500 price point obviously could make you a lot more money. So it's all up to you. And these are Anthony Haymeyer. Here, I'll just... that's good enough. We'll just leave your name on the back. Well, I'll write it down at the bottom. Oh, yeah, wait. We better make your name distinct from Anthony Kalura. Okay, that tells me it's definitely yours. So these are now consignment slabs. They're up on the table. They'll rotate a couple times. The creators of Smiling Friends decided to end the show. Guess they didn't want to end up like South Park. Who knows? All right. Mr. Brett says, what is better for you in making money, trades or breaks? Want you to get some money. Well, trades are great. I think trades are a lot of fun because they give me a lot of fodder for stuff like the binder break and putting stuff into maybe like the live customs. And so I love trades, and it helps me move some PSA 9s that otherwise would just sit around for a long time. So I don't mind the trades. Trades generally are junk for junk. If you ever want a really high quality card too, though, you can say, man, I want that $60 Sobble, and we can really try to work something out where we get $60 of raw cards out. And, you know, you can even pick like nicer raw cards to get the Sobble. So it's possible to do something like that. But trades are great. I don't have anything against them. It's just a matter of we kind of want to reach a point where, you know, there's an opening to get that done. And then brakes are good. Brakes are good. Booster packs are good. It's all good. Okay, let's see. We finished that. Joshua Whipple needs his label printed. There you go, Josh. Oh my God, is checking the price again because, oh, would you like the label to be for the next day? Typical Adult Swim, bro. That's Pokemon's printing process. Ah, there we go. Okay. Man, that's annoying. It's getting pretty dark outside. Getting dark outside is 6 p.m. Is it getting dark because it's about to rain? I can't remember. Does it normally just get dark at 6? Maybe it just normally gets dark at 6. All right. That's good to go. Thank you, Joshua. Now, we also have an order from Michael Ibarra, who's been waiting 46 minutes. You got it, Michael Ibarra, 46 minutes. Let's get your Poke Shuffles. Thanks for your epic patience, man. Okay. Look at that. Doesn't it look nice? So we just grab a random amount. Clock's going back Sunday. Does that mean we lose an hour or gain an hour? 2, 3. I hate that, man. I hate the whole time change thing. It's so stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want the extra hour, and I don't want to lose an hour either. 11. We're going to lose an hour? Oh, my God, bro. Why do they do that? It's the most nonsense thing our government does. Oh, Mr. Michael, that is a fully cold round. No luck in there, Michael. Tell you what, Michael, you're going to trigger the giveaway right now. We're going to put him in the last spot of the giveaway. Where's that giveaway? It's the Mark giveaway. Lego Mark. Here it is. Yeah, I like trades a lot. You guys can also trade slabs with me. You can have me sell slabs on the... Oh, I wrote Mark down. We need to write down Michael Ibarra. All right, Michael, you're number 6. Let's see who posts this. Landing on 1, it's actually going to be Nicholas Pacheco. You know, it's funny. I think Nicholas got his spot for having a tough time, very similar to yours. All right, Nicholas Pacheco it is. I think he got it for the exact same reason. I think he had a bad round in the Poke Shuffles. There you go, Nicholas Pacheco. How do I check on shipping? I paid the black label Kuromi, but no shipping has been provided. Name is Nicholas Bentz. Thanks. Okay. Tell me how you paid real fast. No tracking has been provided, huh? We're going to type in Bentz. Says here, Nicholas Bentz, label created on 2/06, and it says delivered on 2/17. When did you order the shipping? Because it sounds like you probably ordered it very recently. PayPal. Okay, so let me log into PayPal. Oh my God, PayPal's doing this stupid crap. There's a TCC 10 of that Bulba on eBay for 50 USD and a pristine CGC for 75. The Bulba. There's a huge increase in heart attacks around the time switching every year. Yeah, I hear it affects car crashes too. It's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard of. All right, there we go. We're logged in. All right, give me a moment. Oops, Bentley. So on 2/26, Kuromi Black Label. On 2/26, you placed an order for the Kuromi Black Label for $170, but you didn't actually order shipping with that round. The note only says Kuromi Black Label. So it appears that I did not ship it to you because you didn't order a round of shipping. Take a quick look at that in your own PayPal. You'll see you sent a $170 payment to finish it off. And then what you need to do is send in for a round of shipping, which is $9. All right, so that explains that. We know that you need shipping on that thing. Let me go ahead and grab Jimmy Torres real fast. 1 Nihil 0, 1 Rocket, 1 Inferno. Send in for a round of that shipping. We'll get you right now, okay? Nihil 0. Let's see. Mystery solved. I didn't know about that part. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still do it that way. The way it works on the table, you might have like several slabs. You might have like a bag you're working on, whatever it is. And we wait for these things to fill up. Like, look how full this bag is from Arturo Perez. And we just keep storing it until he tells me to ship it. You have to tell me to ship it and order a round of shipping. Let me ask you a question. Is it just the one slab? You got nothing else with me? Is it just that one slab? If it's just the one slab, I'll let you do $6 for the shipping, okay? Now, here's one rocket for Jimmy Torres. Let's see. A rocket. Okay. Spark the Grizzly, a new member. Oh, thanks, man. That's really cool. And one Inferno. Here you go. Very nice. Also, we use your information from PayPal to create the label. So make sure your PayPal shipping address is up to date. As long as that's true, you're good to go after you send the payment in. All right. Oh, apparently I need to open these. Give me a second. Yeah, I shipped the rest of the cards. It looks like you might have done a round of shipping in February. February has an R after the B. February. I don't know if I agree with that. I think we should respell it February. That's how everyone says it. No one says Febru. Things need to be the correct way. Jimmy Torres. Oh, Jimmy. Here's my bed. Oh. Oh, my. There you go. You got me doing. I was about to start serenading you. And then you pull the Mewtwo and you stop me in your in my tracks. I heard Spark the Blizzy. Spark the Grizzly. Look at this. Spark the Glizzy. Jimmy, let's grab your bag. Jimmy, he's my guy. Ba-ba-doo-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Thanks, man. There's Mega Deontay, Raku, Entei, Heracross, and Super Mario. Boop, 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 boop. So that's complete. We also have this order from Mark Potts for our Roaring Skies pack split. Yes, the current pack split is Roaring Skies, everybody. Mark Potts. Mark Potts, and he fell in love with a woman named Janet Pans. There. Mark and Janet. Janet's kind of an older name, actually. Mark and Emily. Emily Pans. Together, they are Pots and Pans. Move this off over here. All right, let me have a sip of this. Just being a little goofy here. I'm also curious, do you have a PSA 10 Team Aqua Kyogre? Nah, I had a chance to buy one of those, but I'm not a Kyogre fan, so I just didn't. That's how I roll. If I don't like it, I don't really want it, even if it's a good card. Here we are. Man, that is such a beautiful card. Let's see what it sells for. Maybe it actually sells for like 25 bucks or 30 bucks or whatever it's going to sell for. PSA 9, Giratina, Tag Team. Wait, it's not Tag Team. We need to look up All Stars. All Stars. Okay, Giratina All Stars. Do-dooby-dooby-doo. Well, I don't see one for sale. Let me check sold. You should do stand-up, mister. Stand-up comedy. I don't know. Probably not, because I actually get to have, regular sex. So, all those guys are crazy, man. What do you think those guys are like in the bedroom? Do you think those guys have, like, sex lives? There's no way. Let's see. I'm going to set this down for $25. $4. Louis C.K. Jim Gaffigan, but he's not very funny. Louis C.K. is funny. That's why he's a freak. Jim Gaffigan's not that funny. Bill Burr. I don't know. What do you think sex with Bill Burr's like? I bet it's horrifying. Let's grab this. Frostmoth. Funny guys get laid, mister. Do they? Yeah, maybe. Mr. Bean is dating Mia Khalifa. True. Yeah, but he's extremely handsome, so he's got an advantage. He doesn't have a recessed maxilla. All right, PSA 9, Frost, Moth. Okay, SV034. Bill Burr's great. Bill Burr's great. He's pretty good sometimes. Not always, though. Sometimes is the key word. Let's see. Who is your favorite comedian, guys? Do you guys have a favorite? So this shall be, looks like it's going to be about $22. Bill Burr just roasting you the whole time. All right. There we go. Okay. It's crazy that his brother started the band Smashing Pumpkins. My favorite comedian will always be Dave Chappelle. Ari Spears. Who's that new guy who has oh man, I don't know his name. There's a comedian I run into a lot on the internet. He does a lot of history jokes. Let's see. Ninja PSA Ninja's Trick Band. Let's see. I listened to 2 stand-ups by Dave Chappelle, and it occasionally got like a chuckle or 2 out of me, but I didn't actually like it that much. Let's see. So we've got a 6 on ours. It looks like we're going to go with $140 on this. Okay. This is a famous banned Pokemon card because of the little symbol in the pie over here, or whatever that is. Now, that's not the one-party symbol. It's actually a Buddhist symbol being used in the opposite way, right? But yeah, it's too close to the bad guy symbol, I guess. Fluffy is pretty funny. Isn't that Latino guy? I don't remember. That guy's a cornball. What are you talking about? He's not even slightly funny. Let's see. Here's Ivan Rodriguez, Broken Slab. All right, you got it. So he sent $10 for it. That's $1 plus shipping. So I'll go ahead and send this at. Bad guys now, good guys. I don't know about that. There's a lot of glazing on World War II bad guys these days. You guys notice that? I noticed that. Ivan Rodriguez. You know, the group that was cooking people in ovens. Pretty horrendous stuff. Let's see. Norm is always my favorite rip. Agree, Dirt Joe. Who's Norm? Let me go ahead and print this. Print. Oh, Norm Macdonald? Man, that guy's not even funny, man. What are you talking about? His jokes are so like Seinfeld sitcom writing team. We are. He's more into politics than anything. His jokes aren't that funny. We are. If he's a comedian, so are like most of these male podcasters. Let's see. Here's Javier Arroyo. What's up, Mr. 3 Spots in the Roaring Skies? You got it. Norm's okay. Norm's one of the greats. Who do you think is funny? Man, that is a really great question. I do really like C.K. Lewis still. He's really good. It's just he's getting really old, and I think he's retiring from it a little bit. So you kind of have to pick someone new now. Okay. And his content's not always funny. And then I also like another guy who's getting kind of too old, Ricky Gervais. Really like him too. There we go. It's impossible to bake millions of cookies in that time frame. We don't even have those ovens today. Yeah, so that's one of the arguments is that, oh, the numbers aren't true or something like that. That's one of the arguments. Here it is. All right, Javier. I don't know if people feel like terribly clever with those arguments. This is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We're up to 6 here. George Carlin. Oh, yeah, he's good. Although sometimes I wonder, was he even a comedian? Because it's like, I guess he was. He was an extremely political comedian. He was really good. Yeah, you got to rank him really high. It's too bad he passed. Here's One Live Custom. You got it, One Live Custom. There we go. A 1, 2, 3, and a 4. What about Cat Williams? I've never heard of Cat Williams. Here's Hello Kitty. Meow. All right, 1 Live Custom. And the $2 I owed you from earlier. You're too kind. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. He gave me the $2. Here's Megalatias. DD Megadoodoo. Here's Pokemon Wonderland. Your body is a wonderland. Here's Lord of the Rings. Here's Raku. All right. So now we've got an issue. This card's too expensive to go into the regular 10. Same with this one. Same with this one. These are all pricey channel slabs. Let's just take them off the table for now. They're coming down. We got to start making room for this news stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mister doesn't think Fluffy is funny. Let me make sure we know. I might not know who we're talking about. Let me just look him up. Oh, yeah, that guy's not funny at all. What? That guy's terrible, dude. What do you mean that guy's funny? That's the guy who says, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy, or something like that, right? Oh, my God, bro. Jesus Christ. Here's Shiboop. Javier Arroyo. PSA 9, Super Mario World 8. Let's see, 8 of clubs right here. Beautiful card. Gabriel is his name. Didn't they make fun of him on South Park? I can't remember. Or was that a different guy they made fun of? No, they made fun of a different guy. I did remember listening to one of Fluffy's stand-ups, and he kept referring to how he's like not that fat or something like that. And a lot of his jokes are like self-deprecating fat guy jokes. And I don't know. It just was like, it was, I recall it was like family friendly. And maybe it wasn't like political enough for me or dark enough for me or something. I don't know. I couldn't describe it. There's nothing wrong with self-deprecating jokes, by the way. They're a lot of fun. Here's Bryce Wolf. Entei 10 Japanese slab away. Mr. Bryce. This one right here, the good one, right? Oh, yeah. That's a really good card. I think Theo Vaughn is one of the funniest on social media. He's really, he's got an interesting way of joking around, doesn't he? I can't figure him out. Early 2000s humor. Exactly. It was never edgy enough. Fluffy was never edgy enough. Or Gabriel, whatever his name is. All right, give me a moment. Since you're buying this one, what happens next is we actually restock a new one. That's how this is working because it's a red label. Adam Sandler's CD was great in the mid to late 90s. There we go. Yeah, you forget some of those other guys like Robin Williams and Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler. They all did stand-up too, didn't they? Adam Sandler, he made like his music and stuff, didn't he? Here you go, Bryce. Bryce Wolf. We're getting pretty close to the end of Dead Space 3, by the way. What a terrible game. It's so lame, dude. It's such a nerfed version of Dead Space. They should just throw that one away. It shouldn't exist. Okay, we're going over here to slab away. We're going over to the bees. Bryce. Right here, it's going to say March 26, Brass Wolf, PSA 10, Entei, 150, 130. You got 130 remaining. It's all yours. All right. Mitch Hedberg, Steve Martin. Look at all that. We have a Mark J. Valerian. May I donate my regular EX cards to you if possible? Let me see. So you've got... Oh. Why did I think you were Ivan Rodriguez? My brain is definitely on slow-mo right now. I don't know what's up right now. Your EX cards, I accept. I just finished my taxes. No! Not taxes. Taxes suck, dude. Here we are. Here we are. Wait, that's an SR. No, that's one of those doopy cards. Let's just see, okay? There's a Vorbital. Badoink. Badoink. I get you a spot in the Hitmonlee. Would you like a spot in the Hitmonlee? There's a lot of these, you know. Reshiram. That's Chinese. That's considered a hit in the gem set. Ooh, Charizard. Still waiting for that La Boo Boo breaks. It's the Ozempic. It might be, yeah. Yeah, I had like a neck ache, headache thing after lunch. And I think I sometimes get sort of like a migraine headache if I ate something that I really disagree with. So this is what we pulled out. It's actually a nice solid chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I'll take 1 pieces of candy, please. Do you want pieces of candy for real? I can order candy. All right, so I'm going to put this into a trade bag like this one. And I am going to get you a spot in that Hitmonlee, okay? So you're going to have a shot at walking away with the Hitmonlee slab, which you'll probably donate that too if you end up pulling it. But here we are. Maybe not. It's actually pretty nice. There you go, Mark. I need my sugar. Boop. Freaking taxes, bro. Well, at least the government's using your money for good things. Bombs. So that's 6 out of 8. That guy's ready to go off. Did you guys see the new lightning break? For those of you who like the lightning break, did you guys see this? The new lightning break is Classic Pikachu, graded 10 by PSA. Look at that. Beautiful. He has a 1 in 7 odds with a star spot. And there's one person in there. It's Mr. Chensek Vong. He'd like to grab that card. Don't forget, we have the Pikachu Lego break. So I feel like I probably do have to show off this Pikachu or else it's not going to move. Bear with me. I'm going to bring it in here. It's kind of a ridiculous thing, but I'll bring it in here. Oh, my God. Kitty literally darted into the room at like 100 miles an hour when I opened the door. It like spooked me. Let me get her back out, okay? Come here, you. You can't be in here. You can't be in here, Kitty. What are you doing? You wonder what I do in here? You can't be in here. All right. She's staring longingly at me as I set her down. Are you ready? It's humongous. It's gigantic. So that's the Lego Pikachu. Here is a slab for comparison. Now you know, for $10, that could be yours on the Lego Pikachu break. All right, I'm taking this out of here now. Let me make sure Kitty doesn't dart in the room this time. Okay, I wanted you guys to have a chance to lay eyes on that. You needed to digest its resplendent heftiness. I need a new slab away card. Yeah, good. Well, we've got some rare, expensive cards to price up, but we're kind of in the middle of our tag return too. I might not have anything you're looking for. Yeah. What's next? Let me hit refresh. Mr. Investing into Legos, bye. I'm not truly investing into Legos. We held a vote, and you guys said yes, we want to see Lego Pokemon on the table. Here's Nathan Norman, shipping of my slabs only. Ooh, Nathan Norman. Can you tell me a little bit about your slabs? Actually, I wonder if I can ask Alexis to send me a picture of Nathan Norman slabs. Hold on. Can you send me a picture of Nathan Norman's slabs? All right. Let's see. Mr. Already late for this Boogie Invite only card event. Do I have SCs? If so, can I pay for a PSA Primo sleeve for my Boa Dawn card? Can you please picture it for my Digi collection? Oh, right. You have a digital collection. Let's go bring that back over here. I'll be right back. Let's go grab it. Forgot about that. You do got to remind me because I will forget. All right. Let's see. Where am I going to find you? Ah, there's NHCC. All right. Ugh. Already late for this Bougie Invite only card event. Do I have SCs? If so, can I pay for a PSA Primo sleeve for the Boa? So here is, this is Boa. So here's the card, and I will give you a complimentary PSA sleeve as part of your digital collection bundle or something. I don't know, I'm just making up rules. Here you go. All right. What should the cost of a high-quality sleeve be, guys? Like 25 cents or something? All right. The problem is I don't want to sell something that's that cheap. That's the problem. So maybe I sell them by the pack? That doesn't make sense either. Okay. So, of course, if you have one of those sleeves, you don't want any writing on the back, which is why you need two sleeves. NHCC. All right, now let's take that picture. Good. $1 for two sleeves. Can you take a look at the DBZ Beyond Generations pack price? All right. You want me to make it more expensive? Let's see. All right, let's zoom in. The last person who asked me that was asking about Minecraft, and the booster pack price went from $6 to $11. There you go. Very good. Hit refresh. No, mister, you love us. That's funny. Sometimes packs have gone down in price, like we lowered the gem Pokemon prices. Did you guys see that? Gem Pokemon's cheaper, guys. Would you like to see all the breaks, by the way? So this one is the one that really surprises me that it's not moving faster. I would think that this Jigglypuff would move faster, but it's just not. Now, I'm tempted to cancel it and just buy it myself. Here's Mickey Mouse Snap. I think this is one of the best bubblegum Mickey Mouse cards there is. It's one of my favorites. And here's Saved from the Nazgul, which is a beautiful Lord of the Rings 10, graded 10 by PSA. There's Frodo and the Witch King. Very good. $150 for that. Really lovely. This Raiku's pretty sweet. Here's also a Mega Gallade for $150. That's a Mega Evolution card. Here's Darkrai 10 for $100. Happy Friday. Hey, what's up, man? All right. So now we have an order from Miss Beatrice. Can I get a spot in the Lightning Pikachu? This is the new fast break, everybody. It's this Pikachu. That's funny. I believe you have it priced at the collector box price instead of the regular booster box price. Here's Beatrice. Manas. There you go. All right. We'll put this over here. Okay. Let's see. So there it is. Pikachu is 2 out of 7. 5 spots remain. There's a lot of people in this room. If you guys wanted, that Pikachu could end right now if you all jumped in at the same time. He's a lovely card, and he's PSA graded, which is starting to become a premium thing these days, with PSA grading jumping to new highs. All right, let's see real fast. Dragon Ball. Which one? Is it Beyond Generations? Let me go look up Beyond Generations real fast. Give me a moment. We're going to click on Best Match. All right, so what do we have here? You say there's a collector's box, huh? No, I did not base it off of the collector's box, which looks very distinct from the standard box. So that is, here's an English, oh, that's in Germany with the $46 shipping. Let's see. What if we just said US only? I feel like that'll make these things easier because it's never that great a deal to import the boxes. One of the things I'm learning. It's because of those tariffs, man. Tariffs. They're really deadly. Really expensive. All right, here we go. So I found the cheapest one, and the one after that jumps in price by $21. And there's only one of these boxes sold, or one of these boxes left. Wow, so expensive. All right, you ready? There's 24 packs in the box. How many packs in the box? I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I think it's 24. There it is, 24 packs. All right, so here's our price divided by 24. The price is now moving from $18 to $21.50. So now that I've checked the price, it's going up in price. It's usually better not to ask me to check. The price of the Beyond Generations is now $21.50. And we're going to update the website. Let's see. It's better for you to analyze it first. It is. That's exactly what happened with the Minecraft one. It actually wasn't the wrong price. It was too low. All right, so Beyond Generations will sit at $21.50 now. Okay. So now we have this insane Brandon Warder order. What the hell is this? That's gigantic. He says, give me a, oh, you want that XY red blue? Well, let's see if we can still do that. I would love to do that for you. Hold on. Let's see if we can still do that because that pricing is, it's a per day price. Give me a moment here, okay? Here we are. All right, let's see. Let me check sold. It might not be available anymore. I'm not lying. It's called the Generations box, huh? He sent a lot of money, guys. He's looking for the Generations box. I think the one I was looking at might be gone. Let's try typing red blue box Generations. So the one I was looking at appears to be gone. Let me check sold. Did I? Maybe I saved it. Hold on. Let me see if I saved it. I'm so sorry that this is taking a while. Okay. What is all this? Here, let me try it from my phone. Oh, Alexis sent me a picture for the Nathan Norman. Ah, so Nathan Norman, he's got a lot. All right. That was the $40 shipping for Nathan Norman. So I'll need to bring those slabs up for you, Mr. Nathan Norman. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is taking a second, but if we can just get this sorted out, we got a really big opening for you guys. Filter by recently added. Haha. Ooh, yeah, it's gone, isn't it? Oh my God, dude. Red, blue box. Charizard. Let's try that. Master, read last comment. Very educational. Also, did you hear about PSA lenticular deoxys scandal? I did hear about that. Oh, here it is. I think I found it. All right, we're good. And let me see this. We're good. All right, you've got it, man. You've got it. We're going to go open that red blue box after all, guys. We're all set. Okay. And let me check your payment again. So there it is. Red blue box. Grade the promo with PSA. Show me the back if you can. I need a bag. All right. Get comfortable. We're bringing in a big item. My cat jumped at me like she was hunting me, and then she meowed like she was super sad. I think she's lonely. There it is. Ooh, for Mr. Brandon Warder. He's going deep. All right. Hopefully we get some good luck in here. But you know, you could have disastrous luck too. She wants to play. I know. Are you aware your Mickey Mouse bubblegum cards have rare variants if they mention a question on the bottom of the card like this? You're saying this is a rare variant? Are you sure? Go, put that there. What is that box going for? $10. Okay. So there we have it. Your Charizard's not looking too bad on the centering. Too bad it's still probably going to grade like 4. Yeah, not a 10. I can see it from here. Okay. Some of these, some of those. They were on Antique Roadshow once, and the expert talks about cards 1 to 24 that include questions that are super rare. Oh, cool. So they were on a Boomer show. Little Charizard thingy there. All right, time to stop collecting Mickey Mouse cards because it's not cool. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Looking good. We got to get this out of here, huh? Little arts and crafts here, guys. Okay, your card's very snug, like a bug. And let's go ahead and remove this lower lip. Quip, new Made in Abyss movie. Is Quip here? Oh, she is here. All right. Let's snip this. Okay. We'll make this little snip there. We'll make a little snip here. Okay. Put this here. The goal is to open this up with the least amount of damage done to the card. The way they designed the holder is really tough. Look at the holder. Let me zoom in. Look at how deep it is in the well. And then look at these big holders right here. How did they even force it in there? That's my question. But it's in there real tight. It's just not going to come out easily. And yeah, I don't know. How did they even get that in there in the first place? Oops, sorry about that. All right. Not that the card took any damage from that, but... So we just want this to land on this sleeve here. That's what we want. We don't want to add any extra damage. He's already not going to grade 10, unfortunately. I should have left more room on the other side. I should have a better grabbing position. Come on, card. Look how hard... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Look how hard it is to get that card out, man. That's crazy. And the way we do it, we try to do it in a way that pulls the latch away from the card, so the card just falls right out, like plops right out. We don't want to put any pressure on the card in any way at all. All right. This is so extra, lol. Just grab it. Bro, it's not extra. The difference between the damage that those pegs can do to the side of the card could be like the difference of getting a grade of like a 3, 4, 5 versus like a 7, 8, or 9. It's a big deal. And they put it in that box in a horrible way. Let's see how much. Oh, now look at that. See, look how clean that is because I worked so hard at it. See how clean that is in the middle center? Now, he's going to get a better grade overall because of that. To me, it's looking like an 8, okay? You got small white dots on all the sides. You have good centering, though. I'm betting PSA 8. We care about that. The higher the grade, the more money. And he paid a lot of money for this. We got to help him get his money back, his money worth. If you punch the back of the plastic with the force of 1,000 hurricanes, it will come out PSA 10. Yeah, okay. I'm impressed it came out. All right. If I had 2 of those tools, it would be really easy, actually. Maybe I should have 2 of those holders because there's so much leverage at that point. All right. Brandon Warder. Okay. This shall say Brandon Warder, PSA, right? Oh, that's too bad. You just missed the PSA submission, so this will be a little while. Why don't I write the date down on this? Helps me understand how long you've waited. So, all right, P36. Okay, very good. It's going to be a little while until that one goes out, maybe like close to a month. Maybe we'll do it sooner, okay? All right, so here's one of these codes. I don't really think they have any value. I'm going to throw it away. Hear me out. Chainsaw. Jackhammer. Okay, let's trade after orders are stalled. Yeah, let's do some trades, huh? Let's move this away. Ready? Let's start with this Charizard. Pack number 1. We've got Magikarp. Ooh. Oh, Pikachu. Metal Energy. Clefairy. Machop. Looking cute. Look at that. And Wally. I know somebody who would really like this Wally. Wait, is there another behind it? Butterfree as well. Nice. Okay, so there's 3 hollows in here. Here's Wally. I've seen this before. So here's Butterfree. Looking good, man. We hope that he makes his money back, but it's possible for him to virtually lose all of it. That's how rough these can be. Here's Wobbuffet, Max Revive, and Metapod. I like how it's a lady Wobbuffet. That's so cute. Do 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 do. All right. Artwork in this set is primo. There's a lot of fun art in here. Not only is the art good, but there's just a lot of high quality Pokemon, like 151 Pokemon in here. Okay. Pack number 2. This is Brandon Mortar. All right, Brandon, let's pull something clippable. Another Magikarp. We've got Ponyta. Machop. Electric Energy. Machoke. Oh my god, you just need Machamp now. You'll have the whole team. Look at that. Man, that guy's ripped. Ooh, the Jirachi's not bad. And Tauros. Okay, Tauros reprint, huh? Here's Jirachi. Looking really pretty. So you got Tauros, Floral Crown, Crushing Hammer, Energy Switch. All right. The Tauros is pretty neat because it's that reprint artwork. Okay. Why is this music so catchy? So Blasty Boy, huh? Here goes Blasty Boy. I love this Magikarp. Okay, Caterpie. Clefairy. Ponyta. Magikarp. Oh, Zubat. Man, even a lowly Zubat looks so cool. Look at that. Look at how strong the psychic eyes look. What's behind it? Yes, all right. Pulling Charizard. Very good. There's 2 Charizards in this set, right? So you got the Hollow Charizard. Fantastic. Yes, and Mega Blastoise. There we go. Great pack there. Oh, wow. Yeah. I remember somebody gifted me one of these Charizards a long time ago, and I had no clue where it came from. I was like, where the hell does this Charizard come from? Because I couldn't figure out where it was, like, where do you pull one yourself? All right, what do we have here? Clefairy, Magikarp, cute stuff. That's a really good pack. Yeah, you think a Charizard coming out, Blastoise coming out? Oh, man. We got Zubat. He's like the PogChamp. Good. Little Charmeleon on the side here, too, and Persian. So Mega Blastoise. Now we got one more pack for something really wild to pop out. Maybe like a Full Art EX. If you're lucky. Because that Blastoise was already pretty much a heavy pack, right? So the odds of a back-to-back heavy pack might not be very high. Okay, you ready? Charizard's almost 800 and a 10. That's good. That's good. All right. Ghastly. Krabby. Electric Energy. Ooh, I love Magikarp. Doesn't that look nice? A lot of people like Magikarp. Yes, yes. What do we got? Ooh, Mega Gardevoir. Twin Gardevoirs. That looks so good. Yeah, they're both Gardevoirs. This is a really expensive one, isn't it? Wow, man. So I think he's got a shot at making his money back if, like, even one or two of these grades well. But that's the trick. It's got to grade well. All right, ooh, Snorlax after that. Okay. Swablu Cloyster. So let's leave these bad boys up. Congratulations on Mega Gardevoir. Sleeving that. Sleeving this Magikarp. All right, good. What do you guys think? You think this was clip worthy? This is a really cool box. I never really get tired of seeing these boxes get open because, you know, you start with the Charizard promo. Look at that. Wow. Jirachi. I mean, he pulled other cards too, right? Like Machoke and all this. So he pulled a number of them, but these would probably be the big ones right here. Look at that. Ooh, Charizard, Jirachi, Mega Blastoise, and Mega Gardevoir. That's so pretty, man. That Gardevoir is $2,000 in a 10. Wow. Awesome. Okay, here's Snorlax. He looks good. You should grade Magikarp, in my opinion, but it's up to you. It's 2.8 thousand in a 10. I'm assuming that means they grade horribly. Yeah, there's a good chance none of this can grade 10, but you never know. You never know. All right, here's a little Cloyster. Okay. Cloyster and Ghastly. Look at that Ghastly. Tell me these guys aren't related to each other. And a little Swablu looking very cute. Oh yeah, I forgot about the reverse Magikarp. Thanks for opening that. I love these boxes. I'm glad you got something. So we can open another box if people look at it in the menu. It's in the menu, but it's under price request. And the way it really works is I quote a price, and then if you say yes, I go buy a replacement box. That's how it works. They're not cheap. And this one was a certain price, and the one after this one will actually cost more than what he just paid. Okay. Mr. Brandon. Ooh, Lava Fett. Put that there. Okay. Do you need a new bag? I need a bag. Show me the back if you can. Of the Charizard, right? I can show you the back of these other ones if you'd like. Let's see. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. So you can rewatch that. Okay. Let's grab your bag. How cool was that, everybody? Did you already do your tag reveal? Yes, we showed all the tag return off. It was a pretty big return. There was a Purr Ugly that from Diamond Pearl, reverse hollow, and it graded 10. However, it's got this like splurge on the front of it. And so I don't know what to do about that. Do I sell it? Do I send it back to Tag and tell them to fix it? What do I do with that? What do they give you if they damage the card? Mr. Brandon. Did you price the Charmander? Definitely not. That one's a really good one. Throw me in that Pikachu break. Here it is, guys. Pikachu break. We need 4 more people. We are. I made a mistake on my order and placed the order 3 times. Nicholas Bent. I only need 1 order. Ah, sounds good. Team Rocket Grunt. Ooh, that's for the Hello Kitty shipping, isn't it? There we go. There we go. So that is going up to 3. All right. Boy, you can't read that very well. It's because this marker's dying. Let me hit refresh. It froze on me for some reason. Currently, I don't see the order at all. Was it supposed to be in Bank of America? Or maybe it was supposed to be in... Hold on. Maybe it was supposed to be in... Nicholas Bent, Solo Leveling, Sarah Dewsbury. On my side, I only got 1 order from you. You might be good. Here's Jesse Salinas, 2 Surging Sparks. Jesse Salinas, you got it, man. Oops. Come on now. Don't do that to me. Oh, we have more of that. I wasn't even paying attention. Ah. Ooh. Mr. E. McDonald's new hamburger. The McDonald's Arch, I did eat it. I did eat the McDonald's McArch or whatever it's called. Do you guys want me to create like a rating channel for fast food? I'll do a rating of all the fast food for you. I'll be a mukbang channel or something. Here's Toga Kiss. I took my first Wegovy shot today. That's that GLP-1. I'm trying it out, guys. We are. It's a very, very, very small dose. I haven't really felt it that much. So, Jesse Salinas, let's get this into your bag. Let's see. Doesn't he get bounty spots? Ooh, he does. Good point. I think he should get a bounty spot for that Charizard, don't you guys think? There it is. I tried it first day. I spent in the bathroom. I was worried about that. I was worried that I would be like streaming and have like the urge to like use the bathroom for one reason or another. Neither of those reasons being good. Nicholas Bentz, solo leveling 2. You got it, man. So, Mr. Nick, Old Saint Nick. Let's see what that, a whole box of it, right? That's got to be a whole box of it. Then let me go grab a whole box of this solo leveling 2. Here it is. Oh, yeah. All right. You got it, man. On the drugs, you say. Interesting. The way Mr. says Jesse James. Let's get those bounty spots. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Warder. Okay. Okay. Mr. Can't stay on too much longer. Let's figure out a trade another time. I'd like that. I'm not going anywhere, so that means you got tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and probably the next several years. Oh, I need to put this back in Mark J. Valerian's bag. Oops. I took that out to get it out of the way. All right. Wow, Mark, your bag's so much more manageable without those EXs in the plastic in the holder in the bag. I think that shows you that a lot of what you receive out of the booster packs is basically just junk. Okay, there's the bounty. Good. Watch your salt intake for sure. Went on it and eat light on it for the first week. I kind of just ate like normal, and I think I felt kind of like mega full right after lunch, and it made me uncomfortable. It is, but other than that, I think that it's not having a very strong effect on me. Okay, Nicholas Bentz. My coin. What's the giveaway? Me. Oh, we need a new giveaway. By the way, what are our likes at? Oh, good. The likes are just about to hit the halfway point. We got to hit that halfway point. And remember, if we hit 100 viewers, we'll do a special giveaway. So this right here is the giveaway. It's Roaring Moon. It's provided by Mr. Mark. This is another Mark giveaway. He gave away a number of slabs that he thought you guys would enjoy. Let's grab this. Made me sick. Ozempic killed me also. Okay, so that's a good sign then, because it's been all day long and I do not feel very strong side effects like nausea or cramping or anything like that. And I just kind of ate like normal, like I said. There it goes. All right, that's Mark. Okay. You know what I had for lunch today? I had pizza and I had guacamole. But yeah, I guess I did feel kind of full right after the meal. I felt like unusually full. I was like, oh, geez. Okay. Let's get a person in here. Mr. Athim's going in. Here you go, Mr. Athim. Good job, man. All right. Type in Mark to get into the Mark giveaway. Make the keyword TRG. I can make the keyword TRG, but you have to do the giveaway. You have to be the giver of the giveaway. You are. Then everyone has to say your name in chat. It's really fun, actually. I know it's fun because I'm always giving something away, so it's fun seeing you guys say TCC. It's like having a bunch of cheerleaders. All right, so here it is. Oh, beautiful, Mr. Nicholas. Now, Nicholas, did you know this is sometimes the most important pack in the box? So that's why we count it as one of the packs. Good luck. Are you going to post pictures of the new beach bod? Yeah, I doubt I'll have a new beach bod, but I am hoping to just lose a little bit of weight and stay at a more reasonable weight. And really, I just want to curb my appetite a little bit. That's the whole purpose. But it's also an experiment, you know. Everybody's doing this GLP-1 drugs to lose a little weight. I'm just curious what that feels like, and I want to experiment. There we go. All right. I consent, says Mr. Chad. What? Here goes. Ready? So we've got... Now, Nicholas, did you have a bag? You have Cha Hei In. Whoa. Here's... here we are. Go Gun Hee. Not Go Gun Hee. Did insurance cover it? That's a great conversation. Insurance did not cover it. Basically, the insurance company said, since I'm not dying of diabetes and I have no heart condition and I have no other serious problems that they know of, I was not covered. So here I am, a fatty, thinking, hey, let's try out GLP-1s to lose some weight. And they're like, no, you have to be dying. Ooh, look at that. What rarity is that? UR? So the rarity on this one is UR. So basically, they don't want to give you, they don't want to pay for the drug unless you're actually dying. And I think that that's so silly, because I think if being overweight is going to cause disease over time, whether it be high blood pressure or diabetes or some other weight-related issue, wouldn't you want to treat it before you actually develop those issues? That was my thinking. And so they said, no, we don't cover it. And so I had to go pay for it myself. But I don't know. Did you guys listen to the State of the Union address Trump gave the other day? Many of you probably did not. One of the things that he bragged about doing is he's got this like drug cheapening website called Trump RX. Did you guys know about this? They talked about this in the State of the Union. So I heard it for the first time over there. So I go to the website and it manages to sign me up for the drug. And it was supposed to be $1,300, and boop, it's all the way down to $200 because I ordered it through that website. How crazy was that? So the website dropped the price down to $200, and whoa, look at this. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I thought that was pretty insane. Wow. Very cool. There we are. What do you guys think of that? So I actually got the drug off of that Trump RX website. And it went from $1,300 for one whole month of it to $200 for one whole month of it, which is still a lot of money. But for me, I'm able to afford that in this case. Wow, that looks really nice. That was the promo card. The promo booster pack can hold the top card in the box. I don't know if that's really it, but it can hold up to a like a super rare, whatever they're called, the thing that you're chasing. All right, let's see. Doot. Sung Jinha. Isn't that his sister or something? And last pack, come on, baby. Let's see. Snow bunnies. Whoa, you got Sung Jin Woo. And this is an HR. Probably means hyper rare. Cool. Okay. Very nice. Problem is people are using it to lose weight, not because of diabetes. Well, that was probably a goal, because doctors know if you stay chronically at a high weight, you get clogged arteries, heart disease, you do develop diabetes over time, and whatever other, like you actually are at higher risk of cancer the more overweight you are. I don't know if you guys knew that, but there's a correlation between being higher weight and having more inflammation. So you have more risk of cancer, you have a higher risk of dementia. If you're overweight, you have obviously a very direct risk of heart disease and heart failure, and then, of course, a direct risk of diabetes. So the list of diseases you develop when you're overweight is a really big list, and they don't want to treat you until you get the disease. It's just like, come on, dude. Like, it's kind of dumb. But it shows you that we need to develop those GLP-1s really cheaply and not just have them be, like, super mega for profit. But, I used that website and it worked. Here's Nicholas Bentz. Thank you, Nicholas. You needed a new bag, right? You got these people not using it, which causes it to increase. Oh, you're saying the demand is high. Yeah, the demand's probably pretty high. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in losing weight. It's probably one of the best drugs. Let's see. There's a Nathan Norman bag. Nicholas Pacheco. How about Nicholas Bentz? Did you already have a bag, Mr.? Okay, you do need a new bag. Mr. Nicholas Bentz. Here you go. So now you got a little more stuff to ship together whenever you do want to do that round of shipping, huh? That's kind of clever. Get that combined shipping. We also have Solo Leveling 1. Did you see the short we posted? Somebody graded with PSA a Solo Leveling Series 1 card that was like one of the top rarities, and it looks super good in the holder. I wish I remember where it went, but you might have seen that already in the shorts. All right, drinking liquor put me in a diabetic coma. Did it actually? Let's see. Natalie, try fasting. Yeah, I know, just lose weight, duh. Just eat less. Okay, what do we got next? I've heard that a lot so far. Here's Sarah Dusenberry. 1 box of 151 Surprise Chinese, 10 Pokey Shuffles, $50 to slab away. Let's start there, $50 to slab away. All right, Sarah. Oh, just lose weight, duh. I didn't think of that. That's very interesting. I see it as a tool in the toolbox, and I'm going to use all the tools in the toolbox. That's the way I see it. Ooh, let's go ahead and open this bad boy. You do seem a little slimmer. I can hear it in your voice. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not slimmer. I've gained weight over time. And hopefully we find that this drug is maybe an interesting or easy tool for losing weight. We'll find out. Eating is an addiction. People can't quit. Well, you know, it's interesting. 70% of Americans are overweight. 70%. And then it's something like 50% are obese. And so I don't think it's as simple as just like, oh, are you feeling depressed? Just smile, bro. You know, I don't think it's as simple as that. Humans have this sort of like really subconscious root-based motivator to eat food as much as you can. Probably because humans evolved from scarcity. You know, we evolved from the wild, and we probably get big dopamine hits when we eat lots of food, lots of fatty, sweet food. And so now we're fighting that evolutionary design. And it's very hard because if 70% of Americans are overweight and it was just like, just eat less, well, then they would. It would if it was so easy, but it's clearly not very easy. All right, 3 packs of Ascended Heroes, 10 Pokey Shuffles, 1 box of Surprise. We got your box of Surprise right here. Yeah, it's tough not to eat. There we go. How many left in the pack split? How many left in the pack split? Probably about 6 left. Yeah, we probably got about 6 spots left in the pack split. We got 4 left in the Lightning Pikachu. We got 9 left in the Legendary Collection Psyduck. Good stuff, guys. Okay. All right. What's Ozempic actually do? I guess it stimulates some kind of eating hormone and makes it more active than it would normally be so that you feel fuller as a result. It's like a direct manipulation of your fullness system. Okay, so 151, 10 Pokey Shuffles. We haven't done the 10 Pokey Shuffles yet. Let's do them right now. 10 Pokey Shuffles. Ooh. They put me on a very, very low dose, the lowest possible dose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so far, I don't really feel much of a change at all. I haven't been throwing up or going number 2 in an emergency way. 8 of Hearts Mario. Ooh. We just added that. We just added that card to the box. Let me go grab it for you. I don't know what this song is. Ugh. But I told you guys that I would share my experience with it to kind of help you guys understand it, if it helps you at all. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's actually the Tanuki Mario. That's a really good one. Tanuki Mario 10. Why not increase the dosage? Because I didn't know how my body would react to it, and there's all people talk about like how it can cause problems, so I didn't want to dive in head first. I just wanted a really small dose and just to kind of feel what it maybe feels like. All right. The Mario cards are all very cool in my opinion. So you can re-roll this or you can keep it. It's from 2015. Features Tanuki Mario. And it's just a nice, bright little card. Keep? All right. Very nice. Yeah, I thought that the Tanuki one was maybe one of the better ones. That's why I went ahead and put it in that box. They're all good, but come on, it's Tanuki Mario. It's so cute. Okay. Blank. I want that one. Mr. Javier, I will be grading more of these, okay? So there will be more. And in fact, I'm thinking of grading them with BGS to try and get black label. So I will be trying to get some Poker Mario black labels. So hopefully we grab some of those if we're lucky. Okay, 10 Poke Shuffles, 50 to slab away, 1 box of Surprise Chinese, 3 Ascended Heroes. This is for Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah! All right, we got you. By the way, if you're watching and you've never placed an order, I'd love to give you some free cards tonight if you place your first time order. We do that for new guys. You get a free poker card from my poker decks. And then we'll put you in the giveaway slab too. You can try out one of our breaks. You can open up some booster packs. What do you guys think we do best as a channel, product-wise? What do you guys think is the most Cardconomist unique thing where you feel like I'm in the Cardconomist shop? There we go. We just repriced these gem packs, by the way. Take a look at them. They're really good pricing. So it's not a mistake she's opening a whole box of this 151. It's at a much more attractive price. Poke Shuffles and breaks. Sarah always orders great stuff. She gets a lot of luck, too. I don't know if you noticed that. Not always, but sometimes it really hits. What do we got? So, oh, Trevenant. Freaking Trevenant. He's a good Halloween Pokemon, Trevenant. Like, he's suitable for Halloween. Here's Psyduck. I really like this Psyduck. I don't know why. He's really cute. You know, if you could grade 10, I would grade him 10 if I were you. The conversations. Yeah, I definitely like talking. Talking's the key. Collecting, it's not all about collecting for me. It's actually very much a social experience. Here's him on top, which makes a lot of sense because it's like, why collect a lot of cards just to show off what you got? You know, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of a social thing. So I think Pokemon card collecting is kind of like the bar, but for nerds. And I would be your bartender in a way, wouldn't I? That would make me the bartender. Here's Hitmontop. Your slabs and slab away really make you stand out. But yeah, the rings are the best part. I just ate some homemade shrimp ceviche. Yeah. Here's a hollow. All right, so we're in the 151 surprise packs, and these can be pretty tough, but there is a mega Gengar Pikachu pull, and we've never pulled it. And if you pull it, Sarah, I'm going to give you a clip because I'd love to show us pulling it. Other channels just rip and try to sell you hype. Yeah, I've seen that before. There is, I have to say, I've been in other channels, and there is a distinctly boring feeling where you know the channel is just about ripping cards, which is fine, especially if all you want to do is see a lot of packs go by your screen. But I feel like when I sit down and we start working here, if we get into a good conversation, I'm like locked into that conversation and my whole night goes by. So that ends up being my favorite part of the stream personally for me as the host, is when we start talking about something, you know, that requires some thinking. Why did I sleeve that Rarity? I just thought he looked cute. Here's a Flareon. We're looking for a Master Ball break. Ah, the Golem. Ooh. Here's... oh, Master Ball Pidgeot. That's Pidgeot. Nice. Wow. Okay. We've got Farfetch'd. Conversations here are the best, especially something about them late night streams. There is something about going real late where I think you start to get a little like sleepy drunk and you start saying things you wouldn't normally say. You guys ever notice that? You ever text in the morning versus texting just before bed? If you text before bed, you will say something like your crazy uncle might say at the Thanksgiving table. You know what I mean? Something like really crazy and harsh. And then you wake up in the morning, you see what you texted, and you're like, what was I talking about? You're like, God, I'm crazy, dude. You guys ever experienced that? I've done that tons of times. I mean, countless times. I write something when I'm tired, go to sleep, I wake up the next morning, and I'm like, what is this guy, autistic or something? Who's this guy? But it's true. It's just, that sleepy nighttime stream can really generate some very dramatic and personal feelings that you just don't get in the daytime, I guess. Here's Hitmontop, Psyduck, Trevenant. All right. You ever done that? I've done that so many times. I used to get myself in trouble before I was a YouTuber. I'd like get into people's Facebook, pages and argue with them over stupid stuff. I haven't tuned in a while, but funny you say that. When I do, I would watch you every day at work while drive just for the conversations and the advice. Oh, very cool, man. Here we are. Well, that was part of what made the other channel successful. The TheCardconomist channel wasn't just successful because of its guides. We would go live, and people really enjoyed those lives. It was a really fun event. Ooh. And I know it was really fun because I was having fun, and so that's always a good sign. Ms. Sarah Dusenberry. No Gengar Pikachu this time, but maybe the next one. All right, let's see. Who knows where he's hiding? We've never pulled one, and I would badly like to pull one. The Pikachu Gengar is like almost a $2,000 card now, isn't it? Pricey as hell. Here we are. I like that card a lot. Pikachu Gengar. It's one of my favorite cards. All right, Sarah Dusenberry. I think one of the downsides too, though, is like if I take a political stance on something, I will like offend at least 50% of the people listening. So you got to take that with a grain of salt when I say something like that. When I say something that maybe you don't agree with politically, one of the things you should know about me is I'm very sort of like philosophical about what's going on in the world. And so you're able to actually affect the way I'm thinking about it or change my mind, as long as you can be like respectful while talking and kind of present a strong argument, because I know there's usually two sides to a story to everything. Now look at this. This guy needs to be repriced. So he's a V-Star Universe Suicune. Let's find out what he's going for. There we go. I missed the late night stream, says Adnat. Yeah, I missed it too, man. So this is 024. We still have a late night stream. If you guys didn't know that, we do a late night stream on Saturday night. It starts around 11 p.m. and it can run as late as 2 a.m. So that's a late night Saturday stream. We could also, I guess we could do it on Sunday if we really wanted to go back to 7 days a week. 7 days a week of work. Probably not a good idea. I mean, I'm getting old, man. It's time for me to kick back a little bit. All right. ChatGPT told me it's not even good for my business to stream that much. It said you're over streaming. I was like, maybe. You might be right. All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. That was a big Sarah order, guys. Let's jump back over here. Can you explain the blue versus black labels on the tops? I can. I'm one of the most qualified people to talk about the tops because I opened a dramatic amount of it. There's 4 different colors. A light blue, and then there's black. There's a lot of black. There's red, and then there's green. So those are the 4 colors. And blue label is a first print run, first print wave. Black label tends to be second print wave, but it can also be 4th print wave when it comes to the 4th print wave hollows, which are weirdly, they're like black tops labels. I don't know why. And then 3rd print wave would be green. And then 4th print wave would be red, except for the hollows, which are black for some reason. And so, yeah, there's a lot of Topps logos. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so what do we got next? Mr. Nicholas Bent had tried to send an order on the website. I think that's what was going on, huh? And that came in as a pending order. So you never actually sent that money. So you are good on that. And then we've got this order over here from Mr. Brandon Warder. He's getting a big order together. PSA Grade Gardevoir, Jirachi, Blastoise, the Charizard, and the Reverse Hollow Magikarp. Damn, bro. Sounds good. Okay, you got it. I think your doctor said that too. Ah, man, yeah. My doctor would probably be like, quit your job and go just work exclusively on your health until you're in shape. My doctor would probably tell me, lose weight, build muscle, and perfect your diet or something. And instead, what do I really actually do? I really just grind on submissions and acquiring product and negotiations and making content and doing live streams. So I spend like 100% of my time doing this. And then when I'm not doing this, I spend a little bit of time with Karis at the end of the day. She's been off work since 5 p.m., so I'll probably be done around 8. And then we'll get to see each other from 8 to 11. That's about 3 hours. That's it. And then it's bedtime, you know. So I get to see her for a brief little while before it's bedtime. And then I go to sleep and I wake up and it's back to the grind. And I just can't get enough work done. I can't get it all done. I can't get the submission done. I can't get the, product management done. I can't get the receiving and the cleaning done. Miss Alexis does the shipping for me. That's really nice. I wish I could do more encapsulation. So I got enough work for 2 people, and I'm trying to do the work of 2 people. And it's just always been that way. Here it is. It's tempting to hire more people, but it's also nice not to have multiple people working on the business because it's like, then you don't have to deal with problems. All right, Brandon Warder. Mr. Brandon. I would love to have a business partner set up where I'm teaching them how to run a rip and ship, and maybe they're doing it under another Cardconomist logo, but it's different, it's a different maybe Sports Economist or something, and they're selling sports cards exclusively because I don't touch sports. But I say that, and usually a person or 2 will reach out and say, hey, that's a great idea, I'd love to do it for you. But the problem with it is you actually do need to live right next to me to do it because I'm not willing to do it remote. So that's the problem. Here it is. Mr. Brandon. So I'd need to hire somebody out here who can do a really good job of it and just trust them and want to spend time around them and talk to them and be in their presence all the time and, have them in my home a lot. And I'm in their home, helping them do setup and just investigating everything, making sure it's correct. There it is. It really changes my lifestyle and opens me up for mistakes to occur. Ooh. I guess I've had my share of experiencing that now, and it's not fun. I hate working with others also. I work amazing alone. There will be miscommunication issues. I looked at the backs. There's one chance one will grade 10 purely based on the backs. The rest will be 6 to 9s. Charizard may even be a 5. Hey, man, if you love the artwork, you love the artwork, All right. Doesn't always have to be about getting a 10. Mr. Brandon, I'll put this over here. That Charizard at an 8 is still profitable to grade. Okay. We have an order over here by Miss Sarah. She's got a big order. 2 boxes of 151 Surprise, 10 Poke Shuffles, 2 live customs, 1 Sword and Shield, Sea and Sky box, and 5 Man, that's a big-ass order, man. That's friggin' huge, bro. Well, let's start with the 10 Poke Shuffles and the 2 live customs. Let's get those knocked out of the way. So this stream brought to you by Miss Sarah. There we are. She could keep us busy for the next hour, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there you go. You got 11. Let's flip it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're picking up Surfing Pikachu 10. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. Surfing Pikachu 10 is decent. He's hard to grade in a 10. I'm pretty sure that's English. Oh, yeah, that one's nice. So you can either keep him or regrade him. He's 25th anniversary VMAX Surfing Pikachu, which that was what that time period was known for, was the VMAX. Plug this in now. Are all Teardrops hollow black logo? That's a good question. Keep them. All right. And he's a good one. You'd be surprised how hard that is to grade, because those cards weren't cut very well. Okay, 2 live customs. Let's go grab those. Popping that in there. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Better buy Hidden Fates Rayquaza PSA 10 or Champion's Path Charizard PSA 10. They're both pretty cool, but my question is, why do you feel like you have to buy either of those? Here we are. And, oh, I don't know. That'll be 2 misses in the live costumes. Those are pricey to miss, aren't they? They are not very affordable to miss. Oh, my bad. Put that back. Okay, you keep this little My Melody too. It's cute. Now, 2 boxes of the 151 Surprise and a Sea and Sky box and 5 Phantasmals. Phantasmals? What are Phantasmals? I can't remember. Phantasmal. Phantasmal Flames. I'm going crazy. You know why I got confused? Because we have this Japanese set, and it's called like Dark Phantasma or something like that. And my brain was like, I don't have those for sale. Phantasmal Flames, of course. Ah, yes, of course. So, where am I storing that? I don't know where I'm storing that. I think I have to stand up and get some more, okay? So we need a box of Phantasmal for this order. And we need a box of Sea and Sky, which needs to be open and then brought into the room. Speaking of which, Sea and Sky is really expensive. I'm wondering if the price is changing on that, you know, because I haven't had an order of that in a while. I'm tempted to remove that from the menu just because I'm worried about keeping up with it. All right, so I can see clearly it's quite expensive. And now I'm going to check our menu real fast. Oh, so yes, we did. We fell behind on this product. And Sea and Sky is getting more expensive fast. So that's really interesting. So give me a moment here. I'm going to do a quick restock on Sea and Sky. Sea and Sky is tricky because everyone wants to ship a different amount of it. And sometimes the optimal price comes when you find somebody who wants to ship more than one. No. No, I'm not seeing anything like that right now, though. So Sea and Sky, you know, I think we do just need to pull that and the other one, the 151 set. Those just need to come down because they're too hard to keep up with. They're really hard to keep up with. Let's see. How about this? Mark, same, working late tonight. I just feel like going home. So we're going to grab this one right here. Got it. All right. So we'll have a restock of the Sea and Sky. I really wanted to do this because, you know, we've been selling out of Sea and Sky. Tammy was buying a lot of it at one point. I remember that. Okay, now for the important step. So I think we're actually going to go into this UPC list, right? And we have to make a choice. Do we just reprice Sea and Sky or do we take it back down? I guess we reprice it. So Sea and Sky will move to $420 now. It dramatically changed. And we're seeing this a lot right now, guys. A lot of items on the menu are changing very, very rapidly. And it is so hard to keep up with it right now. You're like 1 month goes by and it'll be dramatically more expensive. All right, there we go. So that's updated. So I'm going to begin by bringing in your Blue Sky stream. Well, maybe I can bring it all in at once, but you guys will have to sit here. You'll have to be tucked away quietly because I won't be back. So 2 boxes, 151, 1 Phantasmal box, Sea and Sky box. I'll be back. I'm going to try and get it all in one go, okay? All right. So, and one more thing. 2 of these. Woo. 1, 2. A packet of this. A box of that. And a whole thing of these. And I realized we need to change these individual pack prices too. Another thing I was really hoping to restock was like 151. There we go. Whew. Any good hits? Somebody opened up a XY red blue box and that had some pretty good hits. Why does that set always seem to have good hits? It's kind of crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So you got a good price on this. You got some really good price on this Crown Zenith, by the way. I basically just restocked at the same price you bought it from me for. So that means I made like $0 on that. Isn't that amazing? And here's this right here. Okay. Oops. That's how that kind of works. All right. And these are selling once again. You're not the only one to open this, Miss Sarah. This surprise box is selling because we got the price down so low. Do it now. 151's blowing up. It's weird. My puppy stands on her 2 legs and dances with us when it greets us. That reminds me of that episode of King of the Hill where Hank Hill enters into like a dog dancing contest. Did you guys see that episode? It's a funny episode. All right, let's move that out of the way. I'll put this here. Okay. And then we'll grab this. Good. Is it weird my puppy stands on her 2 legs? I already read that. Boy, I'd love to be able to hire somebody to clean up our boxes, that's for sure. We got so much cardboard in our house right now, that could take all day cleaning that. Okay, okay. Very good. I think I might put out an ad saying I'm hiring somebody to clean those boxes. Okay, here's Kyle Gray. Look at that Kyle Gray. Here's Kyle Gray. Ooh. Save those empty gem boxes. Future may be worth over $100. What are you talking about, dude? The empty gem boxes? I think not. That's too crazy. We'll set that there. I don't know about that, Mr. Alex. We'll start with these surprise packs. All right. Good. Man, I got a bad splinter in my hand today. It's all bloody there. Yeah, what are you talking about, Tammy? Is Tammy in here? I haven't seen Tammy in a little while. Poor Tammy. Once upon a Tammy. Okay, we'll set this. Call the Mexican lady from Family Guy. No, 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 no. Let's set this. Okay. I think streaming schedule affected Tammy. Tammy was here earlier in the stream. We gotta have Tammy. Let's lure her in with Kit Kat bars. I'm gonna get a Tammy Kit Kat bar right now. Oops. All right. There we go. All right. That was pretty good, Mr. Do Hubert. I used to be able to do Hubert really well when I was younger. I could do Hubert so accurately. I had like the Lisp whistle. I don't know how I did that. I actually forgot it all. So here's, ready? Oh, we got Meowth. We've got Horsey. We've got La Presse. Here's, oh, shiny Pidgeotto. Ta-da! Okay, so we got Pidgeotto. Here's Articuno. Horsia. Here's Chansey, looking really cute. Machamp. Gyarados. Gyat. Here's Blasty Boy. Lickitung. Kakuna. Ooh, here's Wigglytuff, looking pretty tough. Gengar, we summon you. He must be hard to pull or something. But it'll be really cool one day if he ever gets pulled. All right, we'll set this down. Here's Gyarados. All right, if you guys are having fun and you've never placed an order, you got to give it a try sometimes. Here's Moltres. Here's Cloyster. I'd love to meet some new people. We're always looking for new people to join our group. We got Nidoking. Set that back. We have really good breaks. I think that's one of the nicer things in the channel are the breaks. Oops. Here's Electrode. All right, good. Here's Aerodactyl. Look at that Aerodactyl. All right. And we've got Jolteon. Come on. Jolteon, come on. God damn, dude, these are rough. You saw these open right before your eyes. You can see how difficult they are. Oh my gosh, one Master Ball. Seal Master Ball. All right, that's it. Remember when we hosted like a case break on these and they didn't sell very well? And then we opened the actual boxes and they were like really tough. I remember that. Now they're cheaper. All this time later, they are cheaper now. We were doing it at launch and people were just paying like obscene amounts of money for this set. But it has since then cooled down. There it goes. Now, come on. Come, my dear. So we've got Crown Zenith. So here's Phantasmal Flames. Here's Crown Zenith. Ooh, yeah. What time is it? It's 8! How's it already 8? What should I have for dinner, guys? I want you guys to pick my dinner out. I got to wrap up, guys. We're hitting 8 p.m. Oh, we are approaching the 3-hour mark for the stream. Okay. Wow, the time just flies, doesn't it? You kept us really busy here, man. Miss Sarah. Arch Burger Part 2. You want me to do an Arch Burger review, guys? All right. Arch Burger 2. I would give the Arch Burger like... Ooh, that's, you know, it's complex because you have to have sort of like a baseline for what you believe is good food and then compare it to that baseline. We are. Pizza. Dude, I think that pizza is such a good deal these days. When you look at the price of like fast food, like hamburger joints and stuff like that, Taco Bell. Taco Bell's like $50 for like 2 bites of food. You know I'm right. Taco Bell gives you like 2 little burritos and it's like 20 bucks almost. And compare that to like Pizza Hut. They'll give you like 2 large pizzas for $28. And it's so much food you can't eat it. It's actually a lot of food. So yeah, Pizza Hut, pizza joints on top, man. Those hamburger companies are ripping us off. Taco Bell is one of the biggest ripoffs, I think, of all fast foods, price-wise. Taco Bell's got to be the worst offender. Okay, I'm craving meatloaf and mashed taters. I don't like pineapple on pizza. Hey, mister, how do we go with those slabs for shipping? Do I need to send you an address via email, or does it show up as I ordered on the website? Mr. Norm, you're international, right? And you paid $40 for international shipping on those slabs. So what needs to happen, I need to actually bring them upstairs because we need to get those shipped out, and I need to actually do a calculation for import fees, and it kind of has to be sort of fair. I can maybe claim they're a little bit cheap, but I can't go too far on it. You know, I can't do anything that's going to get you in trouble. So I got to actually calculate import tariff fee or whatever they're called, duties. And that's an important step. Here's Manaphy and Bead. Okay, steak, why not? Test the drugs against it. Steak. Ah, that doesn't sound good. Steak sounds tough. Manaphy's looking cool, man. All right, let's set that there. Okay, here's Raolu. Here's Seal and Mewtwo. Look at that Mewtwo. Okay, I had Miss Alexa send me a picture of those slabs, so I got those pictures on my phone, so I wouldn't have missed sending them out. I have to actually bring them upstairs is the trick for that one. So that one will probably go out on Monday, by the way. It's too late for the Friday shipping. Friday shipping is already done. Alexis is home. My mom will only eat pizza with pineapple and ham. Really? Ooh, look at this Luminion. That looks so cool, man. Wow, that came out of the Crown Zenith packs. Super cool. Now, those Crown Zenith packs on the menu have to have a reprice, so we're not ready to sell any more of those at the moment, guys. Friends and Sinnoh. I know you're watching this thinking to do a similar order, but it doesn't matter anyways because we're wrapping up for the night, too. That's the other thing. We're wrapping up, guys. Lapras. Ooh, we can't listen to this. This is Beck. Do you guys ever listen to Beck? We can't listen to that. It's going to get us in trouble. Let's jump over to, what do we listen to? Advanced Wars, Andy's theme. God, I love Advanced Wars music. How about this Donkey Kong? Okay. Cricketot, Leafeon. Look at that Leafeon. Okay, Leafeon. Here's Ponyard. We also have, whoa, what was that? Oh, okay. Maybe it was already, we're in Phantasmal now. Okay, we're on to Phantasmals. Good, okay. One Altart Charizard, please. Oh my God, dude. Mega Charizard does show up, but not the Altart version of them. All right, still a great pull. Here's Haunter, Mamoscience, Suicune, and Trapinch Nimble. Look at that Nimble. Okay. And then we've got Rock Piplup Toxtricity. Very good. Thank you so much, Sarah. All right, Sarah, if you ever want to trade those hollows away, let me know. Wow, what a big order, man. So if we go over the order, you got a nice-looking Finion, Altart. You got a couple of the art galleries, trainer galleries, whatever they're called. So Manaphy looks nice. Comfy's okay. Mewtwo's cool. Luminion, that's an Altart. And then there's Lapras. And then you got Mega Charizard. So on the English Pokemon side, you did okay. Now, on the Chinese Pokemon card, all you got was Pineapple Pizza and Anchovy Pizza. So that's all you got on those. Oh, put that My Melody over there. Thank you so much, Sarah. You're a big buyer. I really appreciate you. I think that Finion's going to give you a bounty spot. Let's Eat Manaphy. I bought a few cases of Gem 3 in Surprise. I pay a big chunk on shipping. There you go. Yeah, tariffs are very bad. They're a large part of the calculation these days. If Donald Trump dropped all the tariffs, these products would be cheaper. That's a fact. They're extra expensive because of the tariffs. And it makes buying English Pokemon cards more competitive because it's like they're offering more value in a certain way, in an artificial way. That's the ultimate effect of the tariffs. Here's Patrick. I thought I sold this. I didn't sell this? Oh, I sold the Finn and Jake. There it is. All right. So, let me write down ship Nathan Norman. So, Mr. Nathan Norman, I have to do it after bringing your slabs upstairs. All right, there you go. I'll trade some hollows. Hell yeah, dude. Sounds good. Well, I mean, I would take that round of hollows that you just put up there and put you in the trade slab right now if you want. Let's see. It's not a very large packet of hollows, but I like that some of them were sourced out of, what's it called? Crown Zenith or whatever. Makes them a little bit older. So you can see it's a much thinner round of hollows. So you're getting $5 for a thin round. There we go. Tossing this up here. That's that one easy way to trade is on the fly. So like if you place an order and you got a chunk of something, do the trade right then and there. Yeah, go for it. All right, so you just sold me some of those hollows for $5, and there's one spot left on the trade slab. Okay. This is up to 7 out of 8, and it's a pretty nice card. Especially if all you did was pull it for a couple hollows. It's like a second chance thing. Cool, cool, cool. What do we have next? So we're all done taking new orders, and I'm going to head over here to the website and see what that looks like. And we know we got to ship Nathan Norman. It looks like we're good. Looks like we're good to go. By the way, did I have your phone number? Nathan, did I have your phone number? So keep this in mind, Nathan. Oh, yeah, I got your phone number. We're all good. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's pull up this mark slab. Ready? We've got Mike's Spandinator going in. This is such a long name. Okay. I'm late, Law. Which submission was this? Hey, what's up, man? It was the, what the hell? The marker's dead. Okay. That marker's out now. Marquette M. It was the submission that had a lot of Brandel Vargas cards in it. Poopus ass. Okay. And number 5 shall be This Joker's Crazy. This Joker's Crazy. Now there's one spot left. We're going to hand that out in the next stream. So please be there. And this will wrap up. Okay, cool. Miss Alexis got the shipping done. You should see it. It was a big pile, man. And we have Mr. Gabriel Gallegos saying the trade slab. Let's get the trade slab done right at the end here, guys. And then after this, we'll head off for dinner. What did you guys say I should eat for dinner? What do you guys think? Pick a dinner for me, any dinner. Ooh, the iPad's about to break. Have a nice night, Miss Sarah. Well, Sarah, don't you want to see the outcome? Maybe she's just saying good night. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, we got 8 people in there. You saw the names. Mongolian style beef. I don't think we have any beef in the fridge, though. Ooh, you know, I did try something new. I tried, they were pan-fried pot stickers, and they were like frozen ones from Walmart, and they were super easy to cook. You just put them in the pan with a little bit of water, and that was it. Oh, they were gyoza. That's right, they were gyozas. And they were surprisingly good. I was like, wow, these are easy to cook and delicious. I was like, kind of impressed. I didn't feel bad after eating them. You know, a lot of frozen foods, kind of like low quality, but they weren't too bad. Actually, there was a downside to them. They were really expensive. Yeah, they were not cheap. Might as well just buy them at a restaurant. Lemon pepper, chicken breast. Any spots left in Psyduck? Yes, Psyduck. He's getting very close. That's a warning. He could go off this weekend. He's 15 out of 24. That's 9 spots left. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but here's the deal. By the time a card like this reaches just 5 spots left, he can disappear like that in a stream. So when this guy gets to 5 spots left, anything could happen. All right, so give me a number. Chicken parm over pasta. Miso and rice. Miso sounds kind of yummy. My bestie mom makes the best chicken and eggplant. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and here it goes. Who gets the Hitmonlee? Sarah got it. Look at that, Sarah. You traded me a couple hollows and you got the Hitmonlee. That's so crazy. All right. Wow, that's pretty lucky. You know, a lot of guys were hoping to do that, not just you, but it's pretty funny how that works. We're going to go to Breaks History. Sarah pulls the Hitmonlee trade slab. All right. Right at the end. All right, there you go. Wow. I'll take a 10% breaker fee. Oh, did you pick the number? It almost feels like getting it for free, you know, if you think about it. If you had these hollows that you weren't really that interested in anyways, and you just trade a couple of those to get into here, and now you got this probably like, what do you think this is worth? Like at least 40 bucks. So you got this, you got like maybe like $5 of hollows turned into a $40 slab. That's kind of cool, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So I like the trade slabs. They're a lot of fun. All right. That was pretty dang lucky. And let's see. I'm going to start opening just to get hollows. Oh, so you can trade them toward a trade slab. That's funny, man. Well, we only implemented that idea very recently, and it's a surprise that we didn't do it sooner because it's been generally pretty popular. It seems like people do have a lot of cards that they don't care for, and they've always just had me ship them home to them. Now you have an option to join a break and gamble those away to see if maybe you get lucky. So, by the way, this is the binder break. It's got Ivan Rodriguez in it and all these beautiful cards. We added some cards in the daytime stream. You might have missed this. We added this Pikachu and that Lapras. So that's Pikachu from Crown Zenith, and that's Lapras from Crown Zenith, and they were recently added into the break, along with a couple other cards too, right? Like what else was added in here? You got these Ogre Ponds. A lot of junk in here. Too much junk, actually. You know, the problem with all this junk is I don't think that's why people get into this break. In fact, people use that junk to get into trades. So I think we should avoid putting too much junk in the binder break, too much filler, and focus on what matters, like this card, the Sableye, Mewtwo, Bruno, Pichu, Lapras, Tatsugiri. These cards in the front, they actually do matter. I think this is what gets people excited, is this stuff. I don't think the stuff in the back gets people quite as excited. I don't know. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to work it. I really don't. Maybe some people really do get into the binder break because it's really fat, because it's got all those extra cards. I don't know the psychology to it. It's all experiment, like stabbing in the dark. Nathan Norman, we're going to get your shipping ready for Monday, okay, man? All right, guys, I had a great time. The recap on this stream, big slab return from CGC, I'm sorry, from tag grading, and we're going to be back on for Saturday to start pricing up a lot of these beautiful slabs we just got back. I mean, we got a lot of cool stuff now. You know what this is? This is fuel for the Poke Shuffles by a lot. There's a lot of Poke Shuffle fuel, and there might be a future break in here. There might be a card you want to put in the slab away. I got to work on that per ugly, dude. Binder break should have binder-worthy cards. See, I don't know what a binder-worthy card is. That's the trick. I don't know what it is. But anyways, we got a lot of new slabs that are ready to start getting priced. And the PSA submission went out today as well. That was a lot of work. We got that done. The pack splits. These are extremely popular right now. We're seeing pack splits finish very rapidly. That guy needs about 6 people. So I'll see you on Saturday. We're going to stream on Saturday. Probably it's going to be a late night stream, okay? If you don't want to miss it, smash the subscribe button, and PSA will tell you when we go live. Okay, see you later, everybody.